for the last hour, man.
All right. So it's been two.
Where were we?
Well, it's been 2 bloody weeks in game, and that. Okay. Last off, you guys managed to survive the after encounter of a bugbear encampment. Spent some time trying to open the alabaster ruins and came to a slight revelation. That being Yanit's stone, which you got from another dig site, is relevant to it. And you also lost your cantaloupe-sized blue diamond in the process. Yeah. And that's just about it. I mean, you had another encounter with seedlings, which Bran can talk to you more about. The little things with the planted chest bursters, basically. And you arrived back to the realization that Armak's lending out a rare magic item to a podunk stable salesman was a bad idea, as now him and his establishment is now gone.
What?
Yeah, he traded. I really wish I had asked him to make a wisdom wisdom check or something. It's just like, no, what do you think he's going to do? That cart plus horse is maybe 100 gold. You gave him a 4,000 gold object. Hey, I'm gonna borrow this swan around the pond. Here's the keys to my Maserati. Bring it back in a week. By the way, Unit, it has been 16 days. That's relevant for your timeline. Mark that down.
Oh, okay, got it.
So...
I was trying to think, like, oh yeah.
Alright, so as we continue, Armax is currently fuming. And he basically just tells you guys he needs to go find this guy, and he's just going to take off. And in the slim chances of keeping him alive, Safis is going to join him and just going around town asking questions. They're basically going to be around here for a while. Yeah, though you did stop him from burning down the place, which is nice. So, what do you guys want to do?
Did we get what we wanted from the temple? Sorry, I've been spacing out the last couple of days thinking about friends and stuff.
The alabaster ruins proved difficult and frustrating. And unfortunately, you maybe know something of opening it. I mean, it cost you a diamond. It had to do something.
Oh, we didn't even open it?
No.
No, we were missing another gem, I think.
Well, dadgum.
Well, to give a quick recap, there were the 3 indentations and 3 sort of runes next to them. Unit knows one of them, which is Life and Malice. That's the one that lights up when he ever puts in his gem. The small black cat's eye that, when he placed into it, actually has a bright yellow cat's eye open up at the seam. Using one of the other holes, you randomly decided to put a gem into it, and it ate it. It did not have the same effect as the cat's eye, though. The cat's eye gem actually caused a seam on the stone, where the gem just melted into the frame.
So we're just missing one gem thing.
We think.
I mean, this has been here for about 200 years, so there's probably a reason no one's opened it.
Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to ask you about a building. Get it in chat. I don't know.
Ask me about what?
He put Matt put in the chat, says ask about the building just before we quit last time.
Building.
Oh no, that's for Armax. He was gonna try and burn it down if he was here today.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Never mind.
basically I cut it off before he did, just so I could let him cool off, and hopefully he wouldn't burn it down. Which he's not here, so he said he wouldn't do it yet. Oy. Oh yeah, no, that's basically everything that's on your timelines right now. You cleared out the small encampment that was on top of the Alabaster Ruins as well. That's where those bugbear seedlings were. You know, the right bastards that kicked your asses.
Oh, and since we have time, since you're here now, when I met Bran in that little village a long time ago, did I notice you had like a necklace or something, or do you not want to talk about that?
I do not possess any necklace.
No, nothing gem type around your neck.
Nope.
It's actually a cock ring.
Eh.
That would have made the flashing it out a lot more awkward and visible.
I thought I knew something. I guess they read it wrong. Okay, well, what are we gonna do? What else do we have on the agenda before we went up to the fortress?
No, I have no idea.
Well, no. No.
He's got something.
What?
What do you got?
Would my family opal be a likely candidate to fit in that slot and work?
Judging by all of them, they were all roughly the same size, and it could theoretically. I mean, you didn't get a chance to try it, but it's possible.
I got my gem back, so I mean, it's probably gonna. You might lose it, you might not.
My bitchin' ass mug, does that have a gem in it?
Taking a look at it, you don't see any sort of gems, but you do see the ornate dragon, like the silver dragon on it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Oh, yeah, I'm great at these.
I mean,
Oh, I'm not even logged in. Motherfucker. Let's go.
alright. Hold on, I can do it. Hopefully DM's luck will rub off on you.
Inshallah. There we go. Come on. Let's see.
So 10.
Come on.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a 10.
and you do see there's a dragon on it.
It's a cool dragon, right?
No, it's silvery, kind of. Though most of the mug is kind of like silver and steel.
But it's still super cool.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yes, no, it's badass.
Alright, cool. That's what's important.
It's like 2/3 of a Metallica cover.
Ah, baller. Oh,
But yeah, Bran, I mean, theoretically it could. I mean, they weren't too small.
The two gems that did fit into the door, did we have them in our possession for a long while, or did we find them there?
I had mine, and then the other gem was the one that was actually the stopper of the alchemical flask.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
the one that didn't come back.
Yeah, that one melted.
I thought we had 2 out of the 3 gems in place.
We did. We had that one, which counted as it melted in place, but counted. It still activated part of it. And then when I put mine in, it activated another part of it, and then there was still another third hole. It was like a triangle.
All right. Quick recap: when Unit put his into the rune that he knows, which is Life and Malice, the dragon lit up with a variety of colors that was next to it, and the rune lit up. so he could translate it. At the bottom of the triangle, there was another dragon, and when you put the diamond into it, it didn't light up, it didn't react, but the diamond melted into place and started seeping into the triangle that was connecting the three. The diamond was a completely different reaction than Unit's. Also,
Okay.
the diamond did not react to the alabaster slab. Only Unit's gem did.
Oh.
Oh, so his gem had an external reaction without being plugged in yet.
Correct.
Okay, so that's our litmus test right there.
Unit also found that gem at another similar site, so...
Bears reason.
Correct.
Well, I think I would like to do a little more research on the matter before us going all the way back, just to try a couple of other options that probably won't work.
That's fine. We have to find something to do now.
And on cue, so several of you are sort of like negotiating about this, you then hear a low rumble as a cloud of purple smoke comes up across another side of the city.
Oh look, something to do right now.
This. Hey, look, a plot point. All right. Well, Chuck runs manfully and leaps into action.
Alright. Well, you are joined by a myriad of other individuals in this endeavor, as many people have started to come over, and you start to turn over the corner of the main square, and at first, it kind of looks like questionable confectionaries went up in a boom. But instead it was a different sort of store. It looked to be sort of a textile. But the crowd around it is showing something remarkable, as the building has been leveled. The smoke coming off it is even crackling with lightning almost, as the guards are now trying to hold back the chaos. There are people all around talking about, there are people all around just like gossiping, trying to talk. Some people are actually trying to dig into the rubble to try and find loved ones.
Huh. Yeah, Chuck starts helping. Like he starts going he starts going all might on the situation and starts just carrying people out of the rubble.
You start to go do that, and some of the guards will begin to stop you. Just like, no, we can't have another incident. Help us keep the people out.
I don't know what that means.
I want to find the cause.
Well, currently the guards are sort of just... The guards are strangely uniformly working this out, keeping people away, trying to move people out of the rubble. They seem far too seasoned at this.
Before?
Do you ask them?
Yes.
Yeah, has this happened before?
You can see one of the guys who has sort of like a funnier looking hat. Kind of a broader sort of orcish build. He turns around and is like, eh? Yeah, it's the 5th one in 2 weeks. They just keep going up. Say again?
Do you know the cause?
Yeah, that's easy. He just sort of walks over, carefully picks up a sort of burnt piece of wood and throws it to you. As it clatters onto the ground, you notice that it's like it's a barrel. It's like a piece of a barrel with like the iron band sort of fused into the wood almost, as if it didn't explode but implode.
Oh, that's weird.
Do you know if this is a specific attack that was planted?
Can't tell you. All we know is it's been happening since the...
Or you can't tell me.
Can't or won't?
Call him A and call him B, smartass. All we can say is it's been happening for the last 2 weeks. So please, just stay out of the way. If you have loved ones, we'll do what we can for them.
I would like to examine the burnt piece of barrel.
Alright, you can like sort of pull that back aside and start... And
Chuck continues to all might his way into the situation.
Right. Make an athletics check, just for the fun of this. And
Character
if
sheet
anyone's
and
and if you want to join Bran, it would be an investigation check on it. Or actually, no, you can do investigation or arcane. All right.
They're the same.
They both give different results. Yeah, Chuck, you start helping people out, and it's nothing for you to just start moving rubble out of the way. Though you do have to keep brushing by guards who are just far too malnourished to stop you.
yeah, I make an example out of the first one who tries to like accost me.
They're not trying to accost. They're legitimately trying to protect you. Like moving some of the rubble, like you can see another spark lets off. Like this is clearly a dangerous area, and it's mostly just they don't want more people to get hurt. It doesn't take long to realize that this probably wouldn't kill you.
Yeah, I'm kind of a brick shithouse.
Oh. That, and you're probably the only person here who can move the rubble. Alright. Unit? While Bran's sort of holding on to it, you can sort of take a look at this, and more importantly, the smoke coming off of it. And the crackle of lightning and, like, the weird sort of osmic fumes remind you of something. Reminds you of your encounter at the East Gate, when Dr. Ogre was throwing Residium barrels at you. Though this is far stronger. Like, those ones hurt.
I don't know. I mean, I was laughing the whole time. I don't really see how they hurt that when I look back.
I mean, that's what I mean. They hurt you. This looks like it would kill you.
I mean, he threw the barrels at us, but it wasn't a big enough explosion when it blew up to destroy a building like this was.
Yeah, it barely put a dent into the sidewalk.
This is at least 15 times stronger.
There's currently a crater of a building with with Chuck now not pulling people out now, but just moving rubble. And
there's no more people to pull out?
It's hard to tell, but there are still people like pining for loved ones in it, so it's like
Okay,
you could probably give up, but it's like firefighting. It's like you gotta know.
Yeah, no,
sure.
I'll keep going through.
All right, yeah. And the crowd is still, bustling, asking questions. Who would do this? How can this happen? What could happen in our fair city? Why has this happened again? Like,
This fair city?
confusion.
This city seems like kind of a shithole.
Well,
And I know shitholes.
true, but also imagine they're stuck on this continent. So, take what you can get.
It's still kind of shitty.
I'd go out in the desert and start my own city at the city.
Blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't stop you.
Oh, dude, that's it. Let's go do it.
I said it was gonna help you. All right. So what do you guys want to do?
I keep pulling people out. I keep trying to pull people out of the thing.
All right.
I'm going to start investigating. This is a pretty fresh scene, and if I can, with my intuitive abilities, try and find the cause or any suspects, I would like to do that.
Yeah, come on, Batman.
All right. Well, I mean, as you start to approach, the guards again are just like, they're not trying to hold you back, but they're just like, they're trying to really discourage you because it is still dangerous. Do you say anything?
Dangerous.
Do you try to do anything?
I'm gonna look at them and say, I'm a blood hunter. If you want to try and find people who are responsible for this, I'm your best shot.
And then I just go, he's with me. And I continue to move shit.
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage because you're with Chuck. Like, if...
I am...
Woo!
I'm actually not terrible at that.
Wow.
Alright, so Will... It's... Yeah,
You have a -1 to con, or to charisma? Jesus.
People don't like me.
That's fair.
You remember him on the boat. Alright, Yeah,
I try to forget those days.
This.
yeah, the one large guard is just going to be, and we have hunters of our own. So please, this is for the guards to handle. If you have any other inquiries, you can take it up at the offices.
The guards have been handling it for the last 2 weeks.
Wait, my 20 doesn't get him in?
Much
No,
progress.
he was trying to persuade them.
Oh, I thought I was persuading because I was like, he's with me, come on.
No,
Oh, no, you gave him the advantage because of
Yes.
that. Okay, never. I'm tracking.
Kind of wish it was the reverse, but he was the one talking.
It's been the guards' business for the last 2 weeks, and they don't seem to have been making much progress. Either that or you're hiding from the public the fact that you're actually succeeding at their safety, which I find highly unlikely.
You just say this bluntly, don't you?
Oh,
It's-
Yes!
yeah.
There's
Okay.
a reason why I have a negative charisma.
Oh,
Is-
don't worry. This is gonna be interesting. Roll unnerving presence.
Roll what?
It's his thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unnerving report.
Unnerving report. Sorry. As he just blatantly says this, and not only begins to instir like fear into the people around him, just like, wait, so they can't do this, but we're supposed to trust them, and like. There's more than a few people are just like, maybe they are hiding something. Maybe the guards are doing this. They haven't done a damn thing. Like, you
He's
have gone
crushing
from.
morale.
No, he's starting a mob. Yeah,
Race riot!
there's now a few people who see both you and Chuck doing this, and they're just barreling through. Like, there are some that are going in like to help. There are some that are just like blowing the guards off, finishing their duties. You could probably see a couple of them who are probably going to be looting from the building. Like,
Don't ruin my crime scene!
it,
Chuck starts punching people who are looting.
like, it's not confirmed, but it's just like, why would anybody want to pick up a lamp over a person? That's what I'm trying to say.
Chuck punches anyone who picks up a lamp.
Okay. So, moving rubble and keeping the civilian population alright. And the one guard you've been talking to, Brand, is just like, now calm down, everyone.
Rebel.
While he's distracted, I'm just gonna walk past him and start investigating.
Yeah, I know he can't stop you. He's now just trying to keep a group of women from just like going by and just like praying for the wounded.
Mission accomplished. Good job. This is what we call the swiggy swag. In the business.
Alright.
In the business?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
but
in the business.
I will say this: between you and Chuck, you can probably investigate since you're near it. Unit, is there anything you want to try and do?
No, I'm just watching this because I'm trying to figure out how C3PO got into our campaign. That's what Bran sounds like.
There's a bit of him that's pretty monotone, but he's not that bad. He's not prissy. Oh wait, you don't drink booze. No, you are considered prissy in this environment.
It's
Oh, okay.
savage.
All right, so if you guys want to start looking around, you can.
Yeah, I start looking around.
Yeah,
While digging people out of the rubble, I also investigate things.
The building wasn't that large. It only took you a few minutes to just like get the majority of it out. Now it's just like keeping the other buildings from coming down.
Alright, well, I ain't good at that.
I mean,
Yes, honey, what is it?
well, Chuck is doing very well making sure the building is not collapsing.
Yeah, Chuck is a very good support pillar.
Right? And that does help in a way. As Chuck's been moving stuff around, Bran, you can see that in the center of this building, there is a crater. Though it's a lot larger than what you would presume the barrel would be. It's also sort of flanged out at all the corners a little. As if it wasn't one explosion, but maybe several grouped together.
Stop with me.
It's a very unique crater.
Do I remember what this building was?
Not really, it's just a non-discriminate shop.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the nearest panicking person.
Not
Excuse me.
hard. What?
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me.
What?
Do you remember what this building was?
It's a cobbler's.
A
They sold
cobbler's.
shoes. I had some blue suedes working in here. Now I can't have them.
I hate you.
Yes. Specifically to disrupt the people.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say again.
I said, so they're doing indiscriminate terrorist attacks specifically to disrupt the people.
I don't want to describe it as terrorism, but yeah, it's the cobblers, the baker's family home.
The candlestick makers.
Have any of the owners of these buildings died in the explosions?
I think the bakers died in their home. I haven't seen them in a while.
Thank you. You may go back to your fervent digging.
Emmy, shush.
All right. It's like leaving another man bewildered and just kind of existentially examining their existence.
I would like to go to one of the centers of these explosions.
Well, it is only one.
It is only one.
It's one crater, but it looks like it had several moving parts of it.
Oh, okay. Like there may have been several barrels at the center of this explosion?
Possibly. And it's not that hard. It's right in the middle. It's right in dead center, and it is like with a little bit of Chuck's help, you do move a large chunk of the ceiling that was once there, and it is a good 2 feet deep, like ashy hole. Though looking at it, the ash is weird. It's slick. As opposed to chalky.
Do I remember when we were fighting and the barrels exploded earlier, if there was a similar residue from their explosions?
Very much so. And Unit would do know this. Unrefined residium typically does do this. You have to really process it before it can become incredibly dangerous.
Okay, I would like to save some of this, knowing Yannette might be able to possibly identify how far in the process this is.
Alright, it's literally on everyone and everything. You could probably scrape a barrel of it off of Chuck alone.
I just pull out a small vial and scrape a little bit off the epicenter of the explosion.
Alright. Well, it's fairly easy. It's not really like slime right. It's still an ash, but it's incredibly fine and smooth. If you've ever worked with really fine confectionery sugar,
Yes.
It's
all the time.
it's like that kind of, but it's very hydrostatic. So it likes to stick to itself.
Whoa.
Mm.
That's interesting. Okay.
Right.
I want to take one more look around and see if I notice anything discernibly out of place given the current circumstances.
Alright, you can make another investigation check, but it will be at disadvantage, because you have scoured this place quite well, and there are now more and more people coming in to help, so it's...
It's getting overrun, right?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Chuck will investigate.
identical.
Not much better,
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you just took his 2 sevens and put them together.
yeah.
right?
Well, no, you're both at disadvantage, because you're trying to do the same check over and over and over again. It's like...
That's
but yeah,
not how Take 20 works. Wait a minute.
no, but it is when you started
I
a
know,
panic.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay.
But yeah,
So, unless you say otherwise, pretty much satisfied I found out what I need to find out right now.
I mean, you can confirm a few things. It does seem very similar to how your Battle at the East Gate was. Like, this definitely sort of feels like it. The air has the same sort of smell to it. Like, not a gunpowder smell. It's very... to us, it would be very chemical.
Mm-hmm.
I would say even with those two
Emma,
rolls, you do notice
hitting
one
the
thing.
door.
You do notice one thing in particular. This was very... It's cement. This building's cemented between two other buildings, and those buildings, although have little ash and smoke, they're fairly clean. Like, for a building going down in a suburban area, the other buildings are fairly okay.
As if this attack was very specifically targeted, not just to cause as much chaos as possible.
Hard to tell.
Okay. Take that into consideration.
Right.
Um,
And with that, the guards are now officially starting to push people out. Like, a few of them have even started drawing, like, riot weapons. And are just, like, sort of, move along, move along.
Chuck is unfazed. He continues his work.
I'm going to approach one of the guards, preferably one that's not quite as hostile in his body language, and just, excuse me.
God, oh, it's you. What?
Yes, me. Do you know where I might be able to inquire as to the blueprints for this building, as well as the other buildings upon which the attacks were placed?
That's above my pay grade. I don't even know half these buildings do have blueprints. Some of them are so damn old. Fuck, you could try
Do you know
talking
who I
at...
might ask?
You know, fuck, check the guard's office.
Okay. Thank you. And I am going to start making my way to a series.
He's
Where?
walking downtown.
Wait, to where?
A series? The Alchemist?
Oh, no. Zakiti.
Well, no, that's the bar.
No, that's the other one, I thought. A series, isn't that where it came from?
Look, he's making his way downtown, walking.
You're going to the Alchemist, the questionable confectionaries.
Yes. I'm going to
Okay.
the Alchemist.
All right.
It says in my thing that I bought a series book.
Isn't Assyria the land we came from?
Yeah, this is the land of Assyri.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
Oh,
that,
the land
that's your
of-
beginner alchemy book.
Right, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to the Alchemist.
That.
yeah. No, your abbreviation needs a little work, but yeah,
It's all pictures.
you're not wrong.
It's a pop-out book.
Now you're wrong. But all right, I presume the rest of you are gonna follow him. Like, Brand's very man on the mission right now.
Chuck makes one last quick look for leaves.
At this point, you can see most of the floor. If there was anyone left here, they've been turned to ash.
Okay.
He said this was like the 5th time this happened.
Yeah.
I want to go and check out the other sites.
All right. You can talk to somebody, and they'll essentially point you to different parts of the city. It'll be a bit of a walk, but you can definitely visit them.
I take very big steps.
True, but this map is not to scale. Like, it'll take you the better part of the rest of the day to do it, but you definitely can see them all with a good amount of time.
That's my day.
All right. So, Unit's gonna break off. Bran, Chuck, you're gonna head to Niders.
Yeah, I'll just follow him.
All right. You once again return to a very familiar potionary shop, which is now slightly more of a hustle and bustle. There's actually people coming in and out, buying small remedies and stuff like that. And you can see behind the counter, there's once again the very smug, dark-skinned gnome, fiery red hair, moving up to almost like a flickered spiral, equal in length to the smoke coming out of his cigar. He takes one look at you, Brand's like, oh, good, you're back. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't die. You could have had nice stuff.
I need a professional's opinion.
They don't come cheap.
I'm gonna take out the vial and set it on the counter in front of him. I need this analyzed so that you can tell me when in the process this exploded.
Wait, you want to know when it blew up?
I want to know how refined it was when it blew.
You took this from the Cowboy Building, right?
Yep.
Alright, this one's free of charge, and he just flicks it back at you. It ain't. If it was actually refined, there wouldn't be any of this black shit. It's like charcoal. The more dark it is, the more shit's burnt.
Perhaps. However, I did notice the explosions are far stronger than when the city was initially attacked. Do you think that means they have found a way to cause the explosion to grow, or that they are actually trying to refine the process to make it more unstable?
They might just have more of it. Chuck kind of like muses aloud.
I mean, not gonna lie, Big Guy's got a point here. If you use it as sort of the base of a bomb and just build around it, you can do some pretty nice damage. Granted, never seen a Cowboy Building go up like that before.
How much do you think it would take to destroy an entire building without leaving any traces on the buildings around?
Depends on the make, the model, the buildings, but, you know, a decent-sized barrel would do it. You know? I mean...
We found that barrel.
I mean, like I said, it wouldn't take much. The trick with that stuff is it's not that it's dangerous. It's setting it off is dangerous.
How would you do it? Hypothetically speaking.
Personally, I'd cause a chain reaction. You know, set it with a couple other volatile cocktails. Try to make it burn itself, and then just sort of like, you know, let it go up like thermite. But that's very loud. You know, just my opinion.
How easy is this substance to acquire?
It's pretty feckin' hard. I mean, thanks to the...
So getting a barrel of it's difficult.
Getting a few ounces of it that ain't going through someone else's hands is difficult. I need a fucking license to get the damn stuff. If you're looking to actually get a barrel's worth, you're either getting it from the source or where it's being stored.
Where is it being stored?
Warehouse district, like everything else. Especially that shit. You need to keep it out of the city limits. And with... and with the fucking siege, we haven't been able to move the damn stuff in months. No ship is crazy enough to come back here, so we just keep making more of it. Kind of surprised the whole damn district hasn't gone up in smoke at this point.
Under whose order is it that we continue to make more of it?
That would be our fair Duke and Duchess, though it's not technically their fault. That shit's the only export this city has that keeps it a fucking float. If not, fucking Tarim would take over. And no one wants that. Damn bureaucrats.
Well, you've been extremely informative. Thank you. And then I'm going to give him 10 gold for the information.
Alright. He sort of takes the 10 gold and he sort of gestures to his head over, and you see a little sort of pinkish dog-like creature with little wings come up to you and gives you a little bag. And it just sort of like flutters away.
Chuck tries to pet him as he gets near.
You do pet him, and it does pet sort of akin to a hairless cat. It's very sort of like, ugh, and it just sort of zips away. It's leave Jeffrey alone.
Look in the little bag.
Pupper.
You don't get that close because you look at the bag and it's your actual coin purse. No information's free, son. Good on you for paying for it.
I understand how these things generally work.
Glad someone fucking does. Alright, so, unless you're gonna buy, you can shove off now. I got other customers to work with.
I understand. And I'm gonna leave.
Alright. Unit,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to these other sort of detonation sites, and you start with the oldest one first, because it's also the closest one to here. And it does have some of the similar effects. Like, there is still, like, this sort of ashy residue. It does feel like the building came in on itself rather than out. Though, looking at them all, make an investigation check. Hot damn. Looking at it all, it's clear that these explosions are random. It seems like they're just doing whatever they can.
Can you turn that down, please?
They're doing whatever they can to get the bomb in, and then getting the hell out. Furthermore, they're all over the place. And they seem to be areas that aren't very heavily guarded. If they wanted to do more chaos, they could easily put this in a tavern or somewhere in somewhere in town center. No, this is just meant to be just assholery to the nth degree.
Am I detecting any type of signature to the explosions, or that maybe how they're building the bombs?
I mean,
Is it just a barrel going boom?
It seems to be. The craters all seem to be the same. Actually, we'll say this: the older ones do seem to be a little smaller, and they don't have the fringed edges. So you would surmise that those are just a barrel.
It's almost as if they're trying to figure out how much they need to blow up a certain size structure.
Yes, actually. These seem to be more tests than anything else.
The older sites, especially the first one, can I detect any they left something behind? As you know, the first one is always there. They always have a mistake. Maybe left some kind of evidence. Maybe.
You go looking around it, and it has been a long time. And so looking around it, you don't really notice much. It's kind of really been picked clean. But you get a hint of something. You can see there's a couple people who are just shoveling crap out, and you follow them to what's like a small dumping site. And looking through it, you pay attention to stuff that has the burn marks on it, and you do catch something that immediately strikes a little fear into your heart. You find a bit of orange and red cloth. It's very matted, muddy, and just stinks to high hell. And the second you look at it, you get this weird sense that you should be laughing.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it does look like them.
Those stupid freaking idiots. Yeah. What were they again?
They appeared to be goblins, but they had access to some sort of weird intelligence and arcane ability that you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah, those guys.
And thinking of that, you begin sort of looking around, and you do find what would be chicken bones, but are a little larger. You know,
Is it Air Max?
No. They're like an actual chicken. And then you find bits of teeth, and then half of a skull. And I will say, for the natural 20, you do get the idea that that a goblin of some kind brought it into the room, and then just exploded.
Explosive chickens! Josh, it's like vanilla WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, except these can cast magic that can render you useless.
Bastards. Next is gonna be exploding sheep.
No. Okay, I say it looks like chicken bones, but it's not actually chicken bones. It does look like a goblin walked it in, like a goblin suicider.
Kamikaze!
Basically.
Alright, after I do all this walking around and investigating sites, I take all this information back, going, I don't even know where you guys are right now.
I mean, well, you're going to be going all around town, so they'll meet you eventually. So the question is, Bran and Chuck, what are you guys doing?
I mean, we're doing our buddy cop romp, right?
Yeah, I'll turn to Chuck. Well, we can either make our way to the Duchess and begin asking questions about these attacks to see if she can provide any other information, or we can go straight to the warehouse district and see if there are actually barrels missing.
Let's do the barrel thing. That sounds like it's more likely to end punching.
I agree.
Alright, so you guys head kind of northward a little down the road, and you do actually meet up with Yanit. You wouldn't have been able to see the second to newest bomb site unit. You wouldn't have been able to see that yet. But yeah, you do meet up with them, and I presume you all start walking to the warehouse district. Anything you guys want to do while you're doing that? It's gonna be about an hour's walk.
So, Unit, where have you been?
I've been checking out the older bombing sites, especially the first one.
What have you found?
It seems like they're testing the amount they need to blow up a certain size building, and it seems to be connected to those stupid freaking goblin-like things from the gate. The first explosion, I don't think they timed it right, and well, I found some bones and some scraps of cloth that matched them.
That's not particularly surprising, but it's good to have it confirmed.
Yeah, I just don't want to see those guys again.
It's more than likely we will see those guys again. Chuck and I have been investigating the actual explosive, and we've discovered that it is quite expensive. So whoever's managing to gather barrels of it is either pulling it from the source or pulling it from where it's being stored in the warehouse district.
Or they're super rich.
Or they're super rich. In which case, we've probably got much bigger problems.
Great. So where are we going now?
Chuck Manley fears no patron.
Warehouse district, Chuck. It was even your suggestion.
No, that was me asking you guys. That was you asking me.
That was wrong, Chuck.
Yeah, wrong Chuck.
How much Chuck would Ran
That was Chuck
would
Theodore,
say?
not so manly.
Hey,
Sorry,
Well-
not as manly. Is that better?
Alright.
it's better.
Well, as the three of you make it to the warehouse district, you were immediately reminded of why this is kept away, as it seems almost everything is stored here. You walk by people hauling fish carts, you walk by people moving produce. There's some people who are hauling bolts of cloth out. There seems to be a guard presence here, but there are just buildings upon it is like Batman levels of just endless warehouses. Dark hallways everywhere, loading docks at every place. It's a fairly large area. So what do you want to do?
Are there any workers nearby? Any warehouse workers?
Looking around, you don't really see much. You see more civilian-looking individuals. You don't see, like, you know, a specific uniform. It just seems to be this is a storage area. You do see a couple guards that are posted here.
Okay. I will go to the guards.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Then... Oh, you're weird. Alright. But, hi, citizen.
Hi. Can you inform me where you are currently storing the massive amount of explosives?
No?
Is it? Oh, well, I tried. All right, later.
I turn to my group. Apparently these guards are not informed as to what it is they're guarding and where it is. We shall continue.
I Or they're just not inclined to tell you anything.
What?
Oh.
What?
Oh,
are you?
yes, I suppose that would actually make sense. Wouldn't want to be telling everyone where the explosives are.
Yeah.
Right.
Chuck and you begin to see the one confused guy just sort of looking at it, but his buddy is just like hand on the hilt of his blade. Not aggressive, but just like resting it there.
Very well. I turn back to the guards. Perhaps I should add some context. We are currently investigating the multiple attacks and have reason to suspect that the explosives that you have stored here in order to keep the economy of the city alive are probably being stolen. So, to be more pertinent, I don't necessarily need to see the barrels so much as the books.
Okay. Well, we're handling that.
Did you know it was stolen?
We're
Aware
look,
of it being stolen?
Look, that's above our pay grade, man. This is shit duty. We're just here doing a job.
Okay.
Besides,
Look, I am tired of being told shit is above your pay grade. I'm sick and tired of that excuse.
Whose pay grade is it?
Yeah, who's pay?
You can see him sort of turn back. It's like, who the hell pays us?
Oh my god.
I mean, I know somebody does, but who?
Shh, go play. Shh, go. What?
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's on the helmet.
We do know,
Good a look.
but we cannot divulge this to civilians. Look, unless you have some sort of clearance, we cannot help you with this. We're sorry.
Chuck opens his fist in front of their faces and then like slowly crunches it into a fist and says, I have all the clearance required.
Roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation? Alright.
Yeah.
Just go see the Duchess and inform her that the few heroes left alive are investigating the attacks.
Great. Good news.
God damn it! I'm way more intimidating than a 4. That's bullshit.
Well, no, the guy talking to you is just like, and then his buddy just puts a hand on him and just pulls him back. Just like, I got this.
He's not worth it, Phil. He's not worth it.
No, it's more just like, okay, Trainee, you've had enough today. Look, I understand if you're trying to be a good citizen and all, but we need to handle this correctly. Unless you have
What is our job here, by the way?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, to be quite honest.
No, I'm not talking to you. Unit. Is it Chuck puts a finger to his lips and goes, "Shh, adults are talking," and he looks over to Unit and goes, "What is our actual job like in this city right now? What are we doing?"
I'm pretty sure we were brought here in order to stop such attacks from continuing upon the city and destroying the person who's responsible.
He was talking to me, C-3PO.
All right, now, I'm sure Nameless Guard heard that. And now Chuck is going to take his finger off his lip and go, "You are going to do as we say, or I will begin punching."
Okay,
Marvin.
thank you. Okay,
Oh, the horribly depressed robot.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of at the moment. Alright, before anything has to get any hostile, what are you trying to do? Because
Look
I
at the
can
books,
only
right?
imagine anything you're trying to do isn't worth being locked up.
No, if he starts punching, I'm just gonna walk away.
I mean, they'd have to take me alive.
Well, we would prefer to do that, but we're authorized to do what we can.
Or, since we already have an in with the Duchess, we can actually go get clearance and make this a whole lot easier through the entire process rather than just intimidating two lowly, clearly underpaid guards.
Fine. These idiots don't know anything. We can go.
I'm just looking for the most efficient solution. Anything else is wasting our time.
Well, if there's anything else we can help you with, we're more than willing.
Shh. He puts his finger up to his lip again, and then he walks.
If you want, you can punch me. It's okay.
Chuck punches him in the shoulder.
Wham! Ow!
Wait,
Ow.
wait, hold on. One moment. I'm gonna reach into my several pockets and pull out a badge. Hey, does this mean anything?
Hang on. He just sort of like takes it out of your hands, like, how? Oh shit! You were there that night.
Oh, by the way, guys, we have clearance.
Why the fuck did you not lead with that?
I'm surprised why none of
I'm
you
not
led with
used
that.
to having clearance.
Do all of us have that? Because I don't remember having that written down.
That was actually the second game you were in, Zach. The Duchess, or no, the Duke gave you all badges, making you Knights of the Amarant Court.
Oh.
The little silver stars that look like the flower that you see outside the city.
Yeah, I do not have that written down.
I'm pretty sure that he actually just took out his Batman Dakota ring or badge.
What, honey? What?
All right, well, he sort of looking at it, just like, oh, fine, all right. He just sort of like gives it to you reluctantly. What are you trying to do?
We are currently trying to find out whether or not the barrels being stored here are actually being stolen. Because if they're not, then we need to try and figure out where they are getting the massive quantities of explosives.
I mean, I don't see where else I could get it.
Before he said that, it was just like, our jobs! We're trying to do our jobs!
All right. Okay.
Before some pissants started getting in the way, Chuck starts throwing his hips around a little bit, a little sassy.
Well, you're the ones who didn't. It's not our fucking fault. You don't remember what you're able to do. Fine. Look, we're also looking into this as well. As far as we can tell, any barrel taken out of those mines makes it to the warehouse district. But we have to store so many of them, we've had to overflow into other warehouses. We've been currently trying to keep their specific locations under wraps, but we are keeping them posted.
So that hasn't worked then.
Unfortunately, no.
Wait, does it? Do we still have that piece of the barrel?
Yeah, you would still have the piece of the barrel.
Yeah, show him that piece of the barrel and say, hey, does this look familiar to you?
He sort of just looks at it, like, and he like taps on it, and where it should have been like a soft rapping noise, you hear like a ting ting ting. Yep, no, that's them. That's Ironbark. That's Ironbark.
You said Ironbark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's definitely one
now
of
that we
them.
know that the barrels are being stolen, we simply need to know where they're being stolen from and set up a trap.
Well, okay, that's also the second part. We don't know if they're being stolen. We just have them so far in so many places that we don't know what to do with them. As far as the
So
books
let me get this straight. You have an overabundance of highly explosive material, so you store them in unsecure places, and suddenly massive amounts of explosives begin blowing up the city, and you don't know if they're being stolen.
On record, none of them are misplaced. Off the record, some shit's going on. Alright, we're here to protect, but we can only do so much. If you want to go looking around, fine. Just make sure that badge is handy.
Off the record, in your personal opinion, do you think it's possible to steal the barrels without having any sort of inside?
Probably. I mean, the barrels we're using are supposed to look like all the others. So yeah, if you're fast enough, tricky enough, or magically inclined, you can probably swap them out once in a while. You wouldn't be able to steal lots of them. But if you steal 1 out of 40, probably won't get noticed. 40 is a number I'm pulling out of my ass. It's not actually 40.
Right, I understand.
Is it 40?
No. It's higher.
But certainly more than enough to justify the attacks over the last 2 weeks, I presume.
It'd be enough.
haven't more guards been posted in this area
Because there's so few of us.
after the attack?
After the attack, and with all those damn outposts coming up. So much of the roads have been burnt to the ground that we're just scattered as thin as we can.
I turn to Yanit and Chuck. I'm actually starting to think that perhaps the attack was not meant to succeed. I think it was meant to fail.
That seems like a waste of time and effort.
What the hell do you mean, fail?
Well, think about it. If you attack a city, bring down the level of security, and enforce its economy to build more of its one-time cargo to ridiculous proportions in order to rebuild itself, all of a sudden you have a city that's doing all of the work for you to make massive amounts of explosives.
The rational guard is just sort of looking at you like, huh, that's not far off. The guy behind him has pulled out, and started rolling cigarettes and is just chain smoking. You're not wrong, but that is above our station. That theory. I'm probably someone's thought of it.
Whose station is it not above? What the?
Dude, we're Grunwood.
We
So, yeah.
literally haven't spoken to any guards who are actually in charge of anything.
I'm saying, right?
Well, we're pretty thin. I mean, hell, there's a few of us here who've only been working for maybe a month. We've been speeding up our training just to get more people onto the road.
Who's in charge of you?
The biggest guy
I
think...
imagine you're like leaning in real close and petting his face.
Yeah, no, that is happening. It is getting really awkward. Meanwhile, Yanit is... You know, the guard does not see Yanit just keep putting out his cigarette, so he just keeps lighting it and keeps going out, lighting it, going out, just like, motherfucker, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? The guard is like, alright. Biggest guy I can think of who doesn't live up in that damn castle would be Fist. Currently, he's at the northern gate. He has been since we had to do the burning.
Chuck drapes his arm over this guy's shoulder and kind of starts like leading him away from where. All right, now if we were gonna, like, could you point us in that direction? Like, which way is this going?
You don't
Also-
know which way north.
Also, no. Do you know which way is north intrinsically?
Yes, I do, actually. It's part of
How?
It's the northern gate.
technically, according to the numbers, it's part of my background as an outsider. I always know which way is north.
That's mildly ridiculous.
Also, the northern gate's the gate you guys use to leave the city. It's the only one that leaves the city.
Okay. Also, is there anything we need to say to him to get his attention? You know, Chuck's got his arm around his shoulder and it's like slowly tightening the noose.
We have a badge. I would think that would get his attention.
I was about to say, like, Fist will listen to you if you have something worth saying.
I'm just saying,
That-
if I was a surly sergeant.
Look, your badge should do it. Most of us
Alright.
grunts know to respect that thing, even if we can't respect those who are holding it. And he reaches over and grabs the wrist. It's sort of like Vulcan nerve pinches your wrist and then just lifts your arm off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. Chuck does some deft finger shit and snatches his wrist back in this like game of wrist tag.
Chuck, you're wasting our time.
Okay, no, I'm gonna humor this because one wrist is now paralyzed, so your other wrist has you swinging in front of him. So now you're holding him like a dance. You have both of your right arms extended outwards, and your left arms are wrapped around each other and just sort of like holding it. It looks like you two are waltzing. And he's just
We
like,
really don't have time for this.
oh, that yeah, no, I forget what they call you owlbears, don't they? Okay, yeah, dude, I'm flattered. He's just gonna back away. He's like,
Eh, he's not my type anyway.
Owl bears? I pull out my book.
That's some Guilty Gear shit right there.
Is that a new chapter? Did I not catch that? Man,
oh,
what is an owl bear? I mean, I know the creature. I've killed several of them.
I'll tell you when you grow up.
oh, they're just giving those badges to anyone. Look, I can't honestly say which warehouses have what, but here's what I can say. If they're dangerous, we don't want them near civilians. Take with that information what you will. I need to go console my partner before he literally works his thumbs to the bone trying to light it up. Stop lighting that damn thing! You look like a fool! He's now just gonna like take his buddy just over back to their post and just gonna like rip the damn thing out of his hand and throw it over his shoulders. You always do. You always embarrass me. You always embarrass me in front of people.
God damn it, Josh, I love you.
Right.
Oh man.
Well, you guys now have access to the warehouse district.
Okay.
Satisfied with the conversation, I'm gonna head to the northern gate.
Oh,
We're
God.
gonna go talk to Fist.
Well, the northern gate is the gate you come in and out of. The warehouse district is adjacent to it.
Right.
Yeah, the northern gate, number 9 on the sheet. Just making sure. There's no gate to
Right.
the warehouse area. There's a fence, but it's meant to keep kids out.
Right. So we'll just imagine if we went up this way, we'll be making our way over this way.
You were on the main road, and you essentially went in here, which is a checkpoint.
Okay.
So you can go
So
to the
yeah, we'll just make our way back down here.
Alright. Alright, going back to the northern gate and passing by the same the same stable, you can see Aramax circling it like a vulture. And going out to it, you once again are welcomed by the purplish flower farmlands, and you can actually see that there's more life coming into the town. There are farmers now pulling in like more crops, and a lot of it are these flowers. Just barrels upon barrels of them. Little sacks. And there is a moderate guard sort of incursion here. And it doesn't take you long to figure out who the man called Fist is. As there is one individual who is larger than both Chuck and Yanit. Just a rippling individual covered in steel and scars.
Chuck sees that as a challenge.
Yeah, and he is wearing guard colors.
I'm not threatened.
Chuck, before we continue with this conversation, we need this man to cooperate with us. Not forcibly.
Look, you're not my dad.
I believe. Hold on. I pull out my book and I flip a couple of pages. Please, do not threaten him.
Fine.
Did I say that right?
It's not like I'm good at it anyway.
On that, we can agree.
Hey, if it makes
Chuck punches him in the shoulder.
Roll a d4.
That was surprisingly painful.
By the way,
Still more
to
annoying
make Chuck
than
feel
threatening,
better,
but surprisingly painful.
to make Chuck feel better, you are dealing with Wow, that's kind of a lot. You are dealing with individuals who just survived an army incursion less than a month ago.
You fucking stop. You psychopath. Get out of there.
It took me a minute to think, just like, motherfucker. Oh, no, you're kid. By the way...
Sorry, it's cat's going nuts again.
Oh, the cat. No, that makes more sense. By the way, Bran?
He was talking to his daughter.
By the way, Brand, you get,
I mean, her too, but
you get cold cocked for 2 damage.
Yeah, I already took it.
giggity.
Alright. So, as you're approaching the individual, he's right now sort of overlooking people, and you can hear him every once in a while, just sort of like, "Hey! Over there, you dumbass!" Damn kids.
And the rap music.
Get off my lawn!
Kind of. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Like to approach him.
Alright. You sort of want him to, and he's just...
Say, excuse me. I am Bran the Blood Hunter. This is Unit the Caster, and this is Chuck the Owlbear.
That's canon.
We all have badges.
Badges. You don't need no stink badges.
Right, you flash the badge over to him, and you don't immediately see it with his like large sort of Trojan helmet on. But the second he sees the small little silvered flower, he takes his helmet off. And Chuck, you immediately get a bit of a flashback as this rippling green form stands before you is not the typical half-orc you can see moving through the city streets every so often, but his large protruding tusks, which actually have iron rivets onto them to give it sort of like this, to give it like bars to keep it together. The several scarring across his right eye, leading all the way down his neck and even to his chest, which is actually open in his armor, surprisingly enough. And you stare into these piercing red eyes as this full orc individual stands in front of you wearing a guard captain's armor.
Oh, okay.
So, how can Fist help you?
We are currently investigating the explosive attacks that have been destroying the city over the last 2 weeks.
As have we. Do you have anything to report on this? Or are you just coming to ruin my day?
We've just started investigating today. So what we've discovered so far is that we have reason to suspect that the barrels of explosives are being stolen from the overwhelming number that is being produced.
Yes. Anyone with 2 brains can do that.
Perhaps, but that's not my point. My point is, we can assist you in actually setting up a trap, since the rest of your guards are busy trying to do the every day-to-day thing that they can't do while all their friends are dead.
Okay. Go do that then. You're clearly supposed to. I'm actually surprised you individuals haven't done something yet.
Yes, well, it's kind of difficult when the rest of your guards are trying to stop us from doing our job. So, if you could do me a favor and pass the word along not to stand in our way, then perhaps my large friend over here doesn't have to scare any more of the men.
That badge
I'm pretty good at it.
Right. That badge you're holding there, kid. That's all they need to know. We know to make way unless you guys start causing trouble. So unless you're the ones blowing everything to high hells, just show them that and they'll let you through. And before you go and do something stupid, this is not carte blanche to do whatever the damn you feel like it. We're here to help. Fine. Be helpful. Don't be a nuisance.
I understand. We will do our best not to do anything that will destroy the city. Now, where are all of the explosives being kept?
You came here thinking that I would know the exact locations, didn't you?
We came here at least hoping you could point us to someone who does.
Anyone who would actually know lives up in that damn castle. But we're not idiots. Well, most of us aren't. Damn smoker. Look, we're trying to keep this stuff away from civilians, so we're putting them in the northwestern area. Check through some of those. Because those are the ones that are far away from everyone, and they're only filled with stuff that no one comes to pick up. We call it the trash heap for a reason. Dig?
Chuck doesn't like his smarmy attitude.
This guy sounds like a young Sean Connery. I don't like him.
I did notice that myself, and I'm just like, well, damn, I have to keep this up now that all the orcs sound like Sean
Finish
Connery.
my tits, Rebecca.
Basically.
Your mother's a whore.
I should know I fucked her. Oh, I'm writing that one down. Alright,
Okay. We're going to set up a trap in that area. We're going to continue to watch it until we discover who's been stealing your goods.
Hey, good luck with that. At this point, they probably have
We don't
3
need
or
luck.
4
We actually
dozen.
possess skill.
Damn. Fucking shots fired, man.
Like, do what you will, just don't destroy
Thank you for
it.
your assistance. You've been incredibly helpful. I would pay for the information, but I believe that would cross as a bribe, so I'm not going to.
Chuck tosses him 5 gold.
You chuck him the 5 gold, he grabs it, and in grabbing it, he crushes it into a small nugget and just throws it over his shoulder to a local farmer. And it flies a good 10-15 feet, bonks the farmer in the head, and just knocks him unconscious.
Wow,
Chuck walks over and picks it back up.
that was inconveniently kind.
What do I care? I'm just paid to hurt people who hurt other people.
Yeah, Chuck walks over and picks up his gold lump.
Wait, you have a gold nugget worth approximately 2.5 gold.
What? How is the value of the gold less gold? Like, what the?
Because now they have to process it to turn it into coins.
Basically.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't need to be turned into coins.
Well,
That's not how precious metals work, alright?
You don't know this place? It's weird. They got an elegant jar.
I will fight every one of you. I swear to God.
I'm just saying, you can always haggle it. I'm just telling you what its mechanical worth is.
Ah, the punching shall begin.
Hopefully. Alright, so you guys are making your way back to the warehouse district, and at this point, between all of your filibustering, hobnoggery, and shenanigans, it's roughly like in the afternoon. So beginning to become dusk. And as
The
you
perfect time to set up a trap.
Sure. As you do this, you sort of walk into the gate. You flash your badge again. The one guy is just still calming down his friend, and the second he sees you guys, he starts pulling another cigarette. He's like, "No, stop doing! Wait, you fucking have low
We have badges.
Yeah. Yeah, we get it. You're allowed anywhere in Comic-Con. Fine, whatever. Unfortunately, they clearly do not say professional.
I mean,
But I am a professional. I'm a blood hunter. I'm literally paid to hunt things.
We get paid.
I mean, you did get paid. You just put it into a giant alabaster slab, and it was eaten.
this.
Oh yeah, you missed that. That gem was worth 3,000 gold.
No!
Kill the bird.
Oh yeah, it was.
Right.
Well, that
So
hurt.
you now reside in the warehouse district at night, and the traffic has significantly died down. There's more people moving in, like little flour, a couple storage stands, large crates and whatnot. But it's right now calm.
Okay. Either of you know how a trap works.
Yeah, you pay for the hooker and then.
No. Wait,
Or
what?
is that an ambush?
I suppose you could set up a trap with a hooker, although that's rather cruel and most people frown on using human bait.
No, it's a trap if you pay the hooker first. You pay them to leave.
Oh, that's right.
hooker to leave? I thought hookers were used for sexual pleasure.
No, you have sex with them, and then you pay them to leave. That way it's not illegal.
Wait, so it's illegal to have sex with individuals if they remain within the area?
On the way.
If you pay them for the sex, yeah. You still don't pay them for the sex. You pay them to get the hell away from you.
Oh, I see. You're trying to bypass the law with witty turnaround.
What the fuck?
Anyway, we've gotten off track. Regardless, assuming that both of you understand the basic mechanic of a trap, at the very least, before we actually set up anything to catch anyone who might be stealing, we need to first see as to where. Each of us needs to take a different station and hide to the best of our ability.
Yeah, Chuck does that then.
Oh, are we doing like a stakeout?
I don't see another way to catch the individual stealing barrels.
Okay, I gotta go get snacks first.
I will say this: there is a couple dozen warehouses. There is no one place where you could watch over everything.
Are there 3 places where we could watch over a third of them?
At maximum a third.
Each?
No.
No.
It's like 8 by 7 of buildings. Some taller, some smaller.
Very well. If we can't be everywhere at once, then we need to create a trap. We don't have to be everywhere at once.
Well, why don't we set up near the center of these warehouses, and if one blows up, we run.
I don't think they would be blowing it up though.
No, they're trying to steal it.
Well, wait. Did we ever get... What? Do we scroll?
Somebody could literally defeat us with rakes. That's how dumb we are.
Yeah, so... Sure.
Hey, don't spoil my dungeons.
Well, no, rakes wouldn't be too bad against me, because they would, like, hit me in the chest.
I mean, it might hit you in the dick. Or, like, right in the nose.
No, I was about to say, these rakes would be far smaller to you. It would hit you solely in the crotch.
Alright,
There's goddamn fucking laser-guided rake.
that's why I have the Batman fanny pack. That's, like, right over my crotch. It's not so soft pillow.
Now I just imagine using a bag of holding as a shield, and I'm just like, that shouldn't work, but it mechanically does. Alright, but what are you guys going to try and do?
Unit, what's the extent of your magical ability?
I do things.
No, you don't.
Usually I make them catch fire.
Are all of your spells strictly offensive?
Yeah, mostly. I really don't have anything that would help in this situation.
You know, actually, I might be thinking about this far too hard. I have a better idea.
Alright, what's your plan then?
I am going to go back, or take Unit and Chuck with me, and we're going to see if we can scrounge some empty barrels and go back to the cobbler's place.
Okay, to do what?
To fill the barrels with the weird ashy residue.
I mean, to fill a barrel would take the better part of a day, day and a half, unless you're just going to fill it with garbage. And even then...
No, we need the fine powdery residue. My plan is to sprinkle it around the warehouse area, even if it's only like one warehouse at a time. But then, anytime somebody enters the warehouse, we would know. Specifically, if we're looking for goblins, we would know when goblins walk in, because we would be able to see their footprints.
I'm so confused by this.
Warehouses.
These are big buildings, dude.
It's not 10 by 8 squares. It's 10 by 8 individual buildings.
Right. We don't need to fill the inside of the building. We just have to
Dings.
fill every available entrance. Pour it in front of the windows and in front of the doors.
There are 80 of these buildings. 80.
There's still only 4 of us, and we need to figure out where these barrels are being stolen. So unless anybody else has a better idea.
Like,
Oh,
all of these warehouses are full of the same thing?
No, they're actually divided off into what they store.
Then we should
Well-
look around and figure that out.
Yeah, let's find which section of the warehouses, or which warehouse specifically carries what they're stealing.
And Fist did tell you that the barrels were typically being stored in the northwest side
So
in
let's go
order
up there.
to make sure nothing else gets blown up.
Okay, so let's do a steakhouse, or stakeout in the northwest side. How many warehouses in that vicinity?
At least 20?
Can we narrow it down?
I mean, you can start investigating, see if you can find clues of some kind.
Let's go.
Chuck's a fucking savant.
Chuck, thank you. Thank
Chuck
you.
Holmes.
Alright. Like, not knowing exactly where to stage your trap, you begin sort of looking around to see likely candidates. And in doing so, you start, peering through it all. And you do recognize a couple patterns. There's a few buildings around here that have people coming in and out. There's a couple that have specific guard patterns. There's a good 4 or 5 buildings that just seem to be untouched most of the time. And these buildings are particularly ratty and sort of worn down. You get the impression these have been used to store something and just sort of left to decay. Living up to the Fist name for it, calling the trash heap. Any other buildings you find typically have somebody coming in and out almost every hour or so. Some storing, some guards. These buildings? Nope, untouched. Although doing this, it is now fairly much night.
Between the 3 of us, can we watch these buildings, or is there still too many?
I mean, you could stake them out. I mean, they're just there.
Well, honey, you definitely need a helmet.
Okay. Since we've narrowed it to the highest possibility, let's hide and stake them out.
Alright, all of you make a stealth check.
Oh, I'm really good at those.
Right, honey.
I haven't passed without a trace scroll.
That does give you plus 10 to stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Right.
Alright. So you unravel this... Wow, fucking hell. You unravel this oddity of a long front time. And though it is magic, it is a divine magic, so it takes you just a couple while just to translate stuff. It's kind of like Greek, basically. It's just like, oh, no, this way. But in a moment's notice, you cast it, and as the scroll evaporates into dust, you then see this black fog come off of the ashy remains and then begin to circle the group of you. And in an instant, all of you lose all color. The shadows around you actually cling to you and make you into like those Japanese black suits they used for choreography. You lose all distinction. Which makes you a 30, a 26, and a 38 stealth. No, 28 stealth.
Where'd Chuck go?
Yeah, no, I'm drunk. Alright.
Chuck
Yeah.
vanished into the night.
Yeah, you guys can basically just sit against the wall and just let the darkness consume you. And with that,
Are you kidding? I'm like Batman perched on the roof.
Yo, that's edgy as fuck.
you have to get up there first.
Don't test me.
Watch him.
Actually, no, you all have to get up there because Pass Without a Trace
Aw.
has a range.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
worry.
30 feet, 30 yards, 30 feet, something.
Don't worry, Unit, as you begin to sort of climb up a storm drain, you slip off of it and fall onto a box, but to your luck, the box was full of pillows. Old, rotted, left out into the weather, moldy-ass pillows.
Hey. Don't look a gift pillow in the mouth. That's
Yeah.
what my mom
Oh,
always
you
said.
don't want those pillows in your mouth. They smell ass.
All right. So anyway, let's wait. Then we can roll initiative.
You roll perceptions, I mean...
Let's see very well.
Boom!
Dude, your eyes are huge right now, like cartoon size.
I am an anime character.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it work. Alright, so as
Fucking
the,
weeaboos.
as the hours roll... as the hours roll by, you see nothing. You begin walking around all of these areas. You even begin expanding out your search, and you get nothing. Nothing. It is cold as the grave out here, and just as lively.
Feel at home.
But Bran, what you see, what you hear, what you smell, and what you taste, that is not what catches your attention. Your innate training and your connection to the obscure and the odd. You get this feeling. You get like this sort of dark chill that runs up your spine every time you pass by this one building. It's not in the group that you've been initially watching. It's next to it. It's in just about as disrepair as all the others, but every time you pass by it, you just... You fight the urge to almost muffle a scream. You have no idea what's in there, but your senses don't like it.
Okay. I'm going to quietly tap both Chuck and Unit on the shoulder once, and I'm going to silently draw my blades and invoke my blood right.
Well, now
Chuck-
you're all glowing.
Chuck quietly cracks his knuckles.
Actually, I've done that before. You correct them in your armpits.
Oh, that's so weird. That sounds weird. Weird.
That sounds weird as fuck.
It is, but it lets you do it without making a sound. Don't ask me why
But I
you know
like
that.
that sound. It's so satisfying.
You're trying to be stealthy. It's either that or you get like the Batman like crunch balloons that are made of darkness. Actually, that sounds way better.
I mean, that sounds awesome.
Alright. But yeah, you all start to begin to get ready. Will you sort of take a bit of the cold air around you and just breathe it onto your blade as it immediately becomes encased in this dark ice? It's kind of unnerving to see this sort of blackness come from your magic, but you know what's actually happening. You have no fear here. But alright. So you all ready yourselves? What do you do?
How many entrances does the building have?
There's one large door that seems to be like the big sort of move in and move out, and that is just chained and boarded to hell. There is a smaller personnel entrance right next to it. That one has just a board on it.
I'm gonna walk around the building real quick, just to examine any windows of note, perhaps any other doors that might be there, holes in the floor, any basement or underground entrances outside.
Moving around all three of you do not see anything. Much like all these warehouses, they're designed just to keep out everything that they can. It is just stone all the way up with a roof. it's also on like like solid stone floor almost. No, it not solid, but like the paveways we have here. You're convinced that it doesn't really go anywhere else, and that their only entrances are the big door and the little door.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the little door and look back at Chuck Manley, putting my finger to my lips to note that it needs to be quietly. I'm gonna knock very gently on the board, see if he understands what I'm trying to.
Does he want me to pick the door open, or does he want me to kick it down? Kick it down. Pretty good at that.
Well, because of how the shadow has engulfed you, it looks like he picked his nose and then put the booger on the door.
Chuck looks a little repulsed and like throws up a little in his.
Alright. Chuck seems assured about something.
You put your finger to your lips. All I could see was like fat bastard doing that, like trying to look sexy. Don't I look sexy?
Do not make the DM make a Constitution saving throw. It's not good for everyone.
Mole.
Clearly, he doesn't understand what I'm getting at, so I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
The lock isn't what stops you. It's the board across it.
Well, can I just lift the board?
No, it's like nailed on. Like do not enter. It's like do not enter style.
Okay, so I was right the first time. I need Chuck to pull the board off.
Chuck moves up forward then and pulls the board off.
Are you gonna do it quietly or just with
There's
efficiently?
no quiet way to do that.
Oh, there
Yes,
absolutely
there
is.
is.
How?
Slowly and with much
Yeah,
control.
it's basically just slower.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Right.
If you do anything slow enough, you can't hear it.
I suppose.
I had far too many dark jokes for that. Oh no, that's not where my mind went, but yours is actually cleaner than where I did. All right, make an athletics check. As you begin to curl your fingers around the edges of the boards where the nails are, you slowly just pull it off. The rotted wood actually seems to have corroded around the rusty nails, and you can just set it aside.
Thank guys, I did it.
Intimidation, no. Perception, no. Pulling boards off of things, hell yeah. That'd be Chuck's jam, yo.
Right? Also, I like to kick doors down. I'm not fond of doors. Let's just go with that.
Unit, do you have dark vision?
No.
That's racist.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
you're
the only one with.
Yeah, with Eric Akra, Eric Akra, Goliath, and 2 humans. Yeah, you can see in the dark. No one else can.
Yeah. So since I'm the only one who can see in the dark, I will go in first.
Is it pitch black?
All right, Brant, you're gonna go in first.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right, you open the door and look in. Make a charisma saving throw.
That is not good.
Charisma saving throw? Wait, what the fuck is this? Second edition?
No, it's up. It's plane shift. He's gone.
You
Yes.
you open the door. You open the door, look inside, and
Oh, he's dead.
there is an empty warehouse. It appears that this entire place has been emptied out already. You look and there's just not a single thing to see in here. So you close the door, and you saw nothing.
Yeah, he's actually dead.
No, that's it. You just saw nothing.
My instincts are better than that. I'm not gonna trust my eyes. I've dealt with things like this before. Trusting your eyes is stupid.
Are you sure it's empty? Because I think there's a cat in there.
No, Chuck's actually standing on it because neither of them saw each other.
The cat?
You're made of shadow. There's nothing you can see. But yeah,
Chuck picks up the cat and Chuck picks up the kitty and starts petting it.
all right. Method actor. Oh yeah, no. You did. As far as your senses are concerned, that place is empty.
Is it a cat or a kitten?
Hard to tell. It's small.
Unit, do you currently have Dispel Magic?
I have detect magic.
Okay, go ahead and use that real quick.
It's gonna take me like 10 minutes. It's a ritual.
Okay. Start casting the ritual. I am going to investigate further.
Okay, I cast detect magic.
All right, you begin sort of etching it out into the dust around you. And Brad, you're gonna make an investigation check.
Yeah.
Like you're sure this is empty. There is nothing that tells you otherwise. That is until, out of a whim, you decide to cut into the door frame, and then you immediately begin to stop casting as cutting into it interrupts something, and the entirety of the frame of this door lights up purple and then dissipates.
Oh. I cast dancing lights into the room.
No, the door is still closed.
Then I walk in.
All
I
right.
open the door, but
All right, make a death saving. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you died.
All right, hold on. Let me get you guys in here.
I'm back.
Can you all see yourselves?
yes.
I see black.
Down here.
Yep, there I am.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, thank goodness. Alright, walking in. This is not the same room you saw, Bran. Mostly because this is a room. Fuck, when did it become a room? That's weird. Oh,
It was shrouded in magic.
but the doorframe was just meant to stupefy anybody who walked in. Alright, by the way, this torch here is the only source of light. I recommend one of you holding on to it.
I cast dancing lights and
Ah, motherfucker.
You need to link the token to one of our characters for us to carry.
You all should have access to these.
Nope.
no, I can't move torch.
What the... Oh, is this an older version? Oh, dagnammit. There we
I
go.
can see. I don't need torch.
Well, because yeah, this whole place is locked. There we go. That should start doing it. But yeah, as you enter into the room, it is rancid in here. Looking into these barrels, these might have been here for months. These boxes have other supplies in them, and it's just like... There is nothing in here that was ever considered fresh in this year. Let alone ever. But you do see two sets of doors. One to your northwest and one straight ahead.
But where'd we come in?
You came in back here, sorry.
Oh, okay.
The one thing I didn't do. It is horrible, but it'll work.
I sense a great evil.
No, that's your exit.
Are these doors locked?
Nope, they are not.
Chuck!
I would like to.
What would I do?
Or for any other trap, perhaps.
I'm sorry, say again?
What do you want?
I want to look at the doorway to make sure it's not trapped.
Go play.
Okay, investigation. You don't see any traps. You do see, like, lots of cracks into it leading into another room.
Chuck burst into the room.
Chuck bursts into the room. The fucking Kool-Aid guy.
Alright. Beginning to see the first action you've seen in months, you just... BAM! Just break down, sending a sea of splinters everywhere.
Oh yeah!
To find
Chuck screams as he
Another set of double doors.
Chuck scream. Chuck screams, "Oh yeah!" as he bursts through those set of doors too. It's like he's more excited to see the doors than he is to get into the action.
All right. So yeah, you've busted into this bitch.
Yes. Yes.
Screw the element of surprise. We have Chuck.
I am the element of surprise.
I mean, you don't hear anything, so.
I am the hype.
Go inside. Go.
Chuck continues to move forward.
All right. Looking into this room, this appears to be part office, part sort of processing. This is where that large door was. Or no, that's not it. This is just a room. Large doors over there. But yeah, you see more barrels. You see you can see a milling stone, and you only see another door. It does not smell any better in here.
Can I keep up like a passive investigation or just a passive perception?
I mean, you have a passive perception, and that will detect some things. What is your score again? I need to write that down.
What is my what?
Passive perception.
My regular perception's a 6. Oh, 16. My passive perception's a 16.
Alright. Well, I will say that you do notice something. You immediately tell Unit to stop.
Unit, stop.
As you just sort of... You see this, like, small little carpet that's right in front of that door, and you just kick it aside.
Was it a giant carpet of smothering?
No.
Boring.
You can all see what it is now. Really hoping this would be the door Chuck would burst into.
Oh, there's a bear trap.
Damn. Its hidden DC was 16, too. It's like,
I would like to disarm and store the trap.
it'd be very easy to disarm it without doing anything finessing. If you want to finesse and slowly disarm it, you risk setting it off on you.
Are there any loose beams around here?
I was about to say, you could just, like, put something in it, because
Yeah.
after Chuck went full 90s kid on these doors, nothing surprising.
It's not like we're being particularly sneaky. I'll just grab the nearest big stick and stick it in the middle.
Yeah. You grab an old broom and push into it, and you have to push it again a second time, as it was so rotted the tip just broke off instead of breaking it. But yeah, you snap it off. You hear it just cling, and yeah, there it goes.
Dude, you broke the tip off.
This is mine.
Just the tip.
This is mine.
Okay, it's yours now. Open the door.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm back.
I'll just move this aside for right now. So you're gonna move in?
Yeah, Chuck kicks the door and moves in. Where? Huh!
Alright, you open
Chuck,
the door,
take the torch with you.
Chuck takes the torch with him.
and you see a sea of crates stacked up to the ceiling. Not only is this place hazardous, but it is completely blocked off on all sides. This labyrinthian hole also incredibly stinks. Like before, it was just like, oh, this is bad and rotten. No, this smells of death.
Bran, this place sucks.
I want to see if the smell is coming from the crates.
Make a perception check.
Does this place smell as bad as my bedroll?
Your bedroll actually doesn't smell that bad. It just smells funky. Yeah, Brand, you just crack open a crate next to you. And yeah, there is... It was probably fish at some point. Now it's more like hummus.
But not like good hummus.
No.
Fish doesn't turn into hummus. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, but no, it does look like green chickpeas in some sort of oil with a fish
Yeah.
head.
Roly-poly fish heads.
Yeah, no es bueno.
Eat them up, yum. So, yeah, this isn't exactly where we want to be, I don't think. Like, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, this place is This is-
Someone wanted to hide something. We need to find out what.
Chuck starts searching around, I guess.
all right. So all right. Chuck, you begin sort of like diligently looking around, and you're having a hard time finding anything that's not rotted.
Oh, I'm just looking for anything that's just not gross fish.
Oh. Oh yeah, you do find old blankets, you do find a crate that looks like child's toys. Not good toys, like that shit you get from the mall Santa.
He pockets one of them.
Okay, add that to your character sheet. That's gonna be interesting. Hey, Bran. The second you stop there, that feeling you got before hits you like a Mack truck. You just have this wave of bad juju come over you.
One could say it hit you like a wrecking ball.
Okay, I hold up one of my swords back to Ynit and just kind of gesture forward slowly. And I want to creep my way forward.
Alright, stop.
Hammer time.
Bran,
Collaborate and listen.
it's right there that you do notice something interesting. You see before you a sort of sacrificial altar right where the large door is. And you can see on top of it there's this ring etched into it. And on that ring there appears to be a creature. Stop. Full stop.
Bad Chuck. No, bad Chuck, go back. Back Chuck.
You know, that's relevant. And you do see like this sort of houndish individual just chained to it, all four legs, just in the middle of this circle. There we go.
Ooh, puppy.
Do I recognize it as a hellhound?
Make an intelligence check.
Chuck goes. Chuck wants to pet it, real bad.
Alright. And as soon as you start thinking that, you do see the dog just sort of look over to you, and it sees you clearly, and then just goes back to his business. He's just sort of like laying there as the circle begins to sort of hover and look around.
I take around my my fanny pack and I take out the only piece of flesh I have, the chunk of flail snail.
Oh, the pail of flail snail trail.
Yeah.
All right, you pull that out, and well, I say you pull it out. It's not really all that good. By the way,
Chuck pulls out some jerky.
oh, hold on, I need to clear that.
Chuck always has jerky.
Oh no, I can totally believe it.
There's a clown.
But I'm gonna
Chuck,
need all
Chuck
of you.
actually markets his own brand of jerky.
I meant that's your character sheet. By the way, all of you need to roll an initiative check. As a very familiar cackle comes out from behind you.
I told you.
Freaking goblins.
Where's my initiative?
Laugh, laugh.
Take that. You rolled initiative with the torch.
Oh, did I?
Did you? Oh.
Well, I mean, Chuck Manley got a 15, so.
Yeah, no, I'm fixing
Or I
that.
guess Chuck Manley's torch got a 15.
No, I fixed it.
Okay.
No, his torch got a 15.
Right. God damn it, Chuck.
Or, oh, damn it. My computer is just lagging like a motherfucker. But yeah, I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at these. Oh, oh no.
Alright, how the hell do I add this thing a turn?
Right click on the token.
That's what I'm doing, but it's not letting me. Group, ungroup, is drawing, set dimensions.
Are you on the right layer?
Yeah, I
I
should
don't
be.
know if that's a thing.
There should be an add turn option.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Group, ungroup, is drawing, flip, set dimensions. Oh, is it because he's a drawing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he's a drawing, it's not registered as a regular turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna add this right here. There we go.
So, oh, you got a surprise round. Somebody wasn't paying
Yep.
attention.
Mostly because you guys were loud as hell. Alright, so. Who failed?
Mama.
Oh, I did.
Not Will.
Woo!
Yeah,
Alright,
basically.
so yeah, at the end of each turn, the affected creature makes a wisdom saving throw. Alright, so you guys, well, you guys don't feel anything funny, but you both feel incredibly drunk. Like, just that bad, like, decided to mix the tequila and the bourbon at the same time drunk.
Ugh.
You're frat party wasted.
I'm actually like sick right in real life now. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. Alright.
Okay, I'm okay.
Alright.
I usually don't. I can't. Tequila and bourbon are nasty.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. I'm a teetotaler myself. Alright. Bran. What would you like to do?
At least the dog has done it.
The dog is just sitting there. He's doing like that. He's doing the cross-legged hand, like chin on his hands type thing.
Yeah. Because
He's gonna be Chuck's best friend. You
kept
don't
my
harm him.
eye out. Do I notice this guy right here?
Oh, that's a leftover token from something else. Yeah. Remember, I planned for 5 of you guys to be here.
Right.
Why? You were told that not 5 people were showing up.
I planned you guys to be here a month ago.
I mean, you can flex, dude. Damn.
I know. That's what I did. That's what I did. I'm hiding things in geometry.
So this thing doesn't exist. That's what you're telling me.
Correct.
All right. I guess since it's the only visible threat, God, I know it's a freaking trap. Do I think he knows that I'm here?
Who?
The goblin?
Oh no, he knows all of you. He's doing his best cackling at all of you.
Okay. Well, if he knows that I'm here, then I will go ahead and make way and stab him the bast.
All right. All right. Make your attack roll. Alright. Well, the first two hit. Give me the damage. Alright, so hearing that oh so familiar cackle, you know, oh, this is what destroyed Unit last time. So you just whip around the corner and stab into him. And as you do, the first hit gets him right where his kidney should be. Just like shing. And you can actually see his manic laughter now has blood pouring down his face, and it's creepier. You pull back and go in for a second attack, and this time, as soon as your sword pierces him, it, like elastic, just pushes his body backwards and just shoves it right back into your chest.
Wait, shoves my sword back into my chest?
Not painfully, just renders it inert.
Oh, okay.
So many things failed today. Alright, anything else you want to try and do?
I believe that is... nah, that's my turn.
Alright. Unit, I need you to roll a d8.
No, I refuse.
Alright, hold on, I'm just replacing this guy.
Can't make me.
Can't make me. But man.
Oh, they're all fucking drawings. Alright. What'd you get?
1.
Creature uses all of his movement to move in a random direction determined by a d8 roll. And does not take an action this turn. Alright, so straight up is what?
I move straight up.
You move your entire movement this way. Or straight up, yeah.
It said no action. Does it mean I can't use a bonus action?
Does not take an action this turn. It doesn't say it takes no actions. So I guess you could technically bonus action.
Lawyered, huh? I use my bonus action to sing the song of my people.
Alright. So you immediately... So, confused drunkardly, you're just like, I'm running, run. And you just sort of like bolt around. And in doing so, you sort of Sailor Moon trace the arcane sigil that you're oh so familiar with, and jump through it to then have your bastard sword right at your back. Again, once more.
Dude, I'm going to Wasselin. This is awesome.
Fixing this.
Fucking Josh is off on his own adventure.
Can't blame him.
Or
Alright,
jump on the dog
so,
and ride it.
While that is going on, and oh, of course it's going to do this to me. I'm sorry, this token thing is just pissing me off. This little gobbly here. There we go, fucking finally. He is now going to attack the very big, mean, scary thing that shanked him. Actually, no. He's... Well, yeah, no, he's going to attack you. Oh. Yeah, this is the second map I built in this game, and I'm feeling it. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Alright. He's... No, that's his whole fucking thing. So yeah, the goblin just sort of begins flailing at you sissy girl style, or Luigi and Smash Brothers style. Just, yeah.
Hey, that's actually useful.
And does nothing.
Nothing.
Chuck, you're up.
Or nothing.
Okay, so I gotta roll a d8.
Yep.
Okay. D8.
What did you? Oh,
Trace.
Unit, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw again.
What, honey?
It's to get away from the effects.
I don't know, honey.
Chuck,
Yeah.
you are paralyzed.
Oh, that's great. So I'm just gonna sit here and work some shit out then, I guess.
Basically.
What, honey? What?
All right.
Hey, let me make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I can do
you need
that.
to make a wisdom save. And Unit, you shake off the effects.
Oh, thank God.
And Chuck, though you aren't able to do anything this round, you do also shake off the effects.
Thank Jeebus. Praise be unto Thor.
Alright. Let's see. The dog is going to see all this. He's going to stand up. And end his turn. Bran, you're up.
Chuck looks at the door. Looks at the dog imploringly.
Please no.
No, please be my friend.
Alright. Alright, the first one hits. Oh, and once again, just like before, he's going to Jim carries the mask, just bend his spine out of the way of your hits.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude's a fucker. Alright, anything else you want to try and do?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Unit.
Do I have line of sight on him right now?
Not good enough to do anything useful. You
Can I-
basically know he's there.
Can I go through that little crevice?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
It's basically, as the boxes are stacked up, there's like small little places you could. You could make your way through it if you had time.
I run around the other side of this.
Alright.
I'm like, you motherfucker. Oh.
Alright.
Nice.
Good.
He still takes the 6 acid. Later, but yeah.
Alright. You raise your hand and conjure a lightning bolt of acid, and you hurl it at him, and it's if there was ever a D&D equivalent of the Cialis commercial, it would be this, as it just flops forward and just splashes in front of him.
I like it. It made me hard.
Oh wait, it takes half of the initial damage, but doesn't take the additional damage. So 7 damage.
Okay.
Alright. So it takes 7 damage on its turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright, Chuck?
So am I still
Oh, no.
paralyzed or?
No, you're good.
Oh, I'm
Like,
good.
that's not
okay.
why I said that.
Sweet. I walk over here and I punch the shit out of this thing.
Hold on. I was trying to
Okay.
say, Chuck.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
I chamber an action to punch the nearest guy next to me. I'm going.
Alright. Well, as I was going to try and say,
Holy crap! Is that a death knight? Oh boy, we're screwed.
no, that's just the picture I pulled.
Okay.
I wouldn't be that confident.
I was fixing to say we need to run.
You know, not that evil,
Not a
but
fight to stay with.
alright. But as you're doing this individual crawls off the top of the boxes with large shield in one hand and sword in the other, and he's going to drive down onto Chuck, saying, and he's going to be saying in the top of his voice, "For the frigid Emperor!" Oh. Hold on, my bad. I didn't add something because these sheets are ass when you don't know what you're doing. But the first one is definitely going to hit. Running right across. Fuck, there's no way I can do it. Alright. And now he's going to do it again. If my PC would load. What the fuck, PC? No, I'm not trying to change the name of the ability. I'm trying to cast it. Motherfucker. Alright, he gets one hit.
I'm back. Sorry about
Chuck?
that. The pizza guy showed up.
Oh. Chuck, a huge dude in armor just cut you in the back for 5.
Okay.
He literally just jumps off of the top of the boxes and just cuts down your back.
Oh, since I had that action chamber, can I, like, fucking, like, throw him into the floor?
He goes before you.
Oh.
I was saying Chuck as in this guy is working on you.
Oh. I thought it was my turn.
He's an 18, you're a 15.
Right, but you told me it was my turn, and then
No,
I had to go...
I was saying, Chuck, as you're doing this, then this guy popped. I was doing something dramatic.
Oh.
So now it's your turn.
Nope, it's the goblins.
God damn it.
No,
Josh,
Goblin doesn't get to go.
Josh, you let me down. You failed me for the last time.
Oh yeah, because you're afraid of this thing. You know what? Yes, since you both break out of his confusion, he is now free to do this again.
No, he's not.
Don't worry, he's doing it at Chuck.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Is it charisma or wisdom? Wisdom.
What? God damn it.
Alright. Chuck, this guy cuts down your back, and it tickles. It tickles something fierce, and you just can't help but start to laugh. And you become prone.
I laugh myself prone.
Yep. And
Fantastic.
you are incapacitated.
Yeah. Not so funny, is it?
That's fine. I didn't feel like playing this game anyway.
Oh yeah, you missed
Yeah, I know my
this.
cat's being an asshole. Emmy Faye, or God,
Alright, you're up. Oh
No,
wait,
I'm
no,
not.
you're down. Incapacitated means you. Oh, for fuck's sake, you don't have an action.
No,
Yeah,
no, I don't.
Wisdom saving throw with advantage because you did something hostile, or because somebody attacked you.
Advantage is not gonna matter.
Alright, you are still prone. Sorry. I just didn't want to pick on Josh again.
Oh, no,
These guys fucked up Josh last time. Alright, the dog is going to yawn. And then Ed's turn. Bran, you're up.
okay.
And you can see this goblin just begin to smile deeply as Chuck falls flat on his ass.
Oh,
And
do you think his damage?
Oh, no. Take 7?
Yeah. And then he has to make a DC 10 concentration check.
He does! Fuck, these guys don't have good stats yet, so... It's concentration?
Yeah, con save, yeah.
Nope. Nope, he does not. He fails. Hey, Chuck.
Hey, what?
You're just on your ass now. You're not laughing.
Chuck is not amused.
You're welcome.
Alright,
Mwah.
so Bran, now it's your turn.
I'm just gonna look at the goblin in front of me and do not understand your jokes. Why do you guys think they're so funny?
Never change, Bran. Never change. All right. The last one hits.
The last one hits?
Yes. And because he got his reaction back, he is going to once again. He's actually going to grab himself by the head and lift him above you, and then drop himself back after your sword swings.
Admittedly, that was impressive.
Yes. They're still kicking your ass.
He actually hasn't done anything to me, and I've dealt quite a bit of damage to him, so... Actually, no.
Don't forget, Chuck's prone, next to a guy with a bastard sword.
Chuck is literally made of hit points. He'll be okay.
Alright. Yanit, you're up.
I'm gonna finally hit this bastard.
Swing, bada bada. The second one hits.
Scimitar. Oh!
Yeah, offhand.
Yep, so your first swing comes in and you swing at the same time that he jumped up, so you missed your opportunity, but you get him on the upswing as he falls. His ability to dodge Bran was not good at dodging you.
Yeah, now what you gonna do, bitch? Who's laughing now? That's my turn.
He would say me, but he can't say anything right now. Alright. Hate to do this to you, Chuck.
Do it to Chuck.
Fucking, some fucking savagery going on right now.
Actually, wait, no.
I'm not okay with this.
Dude, I spent the whole gate fight laughing on the floor.
Alright, oh, I rolled those with disadvantage by accident. 18 and 23, do those hit?
Oh yeah.
Alright, 19.
Alright.
As he just begins taking the flat end of his blade and just slamming it onto you. Just
Okay.
viciously and meanly.
So he's just being a cunt about it. Got it.
Yes. I mean, you fell to a goblin. He does not respect you.
Oh.
Alright, Goblin's turn.
Swear to God.
You have him kind of fucked. Oh, that's why I'm lagging. Fucking YouTube was open.
Goblin,
Alright.
you should...
Goddamn YouTube.
Yeah, no, he's... Ooh, he does not like any of this. He does not have an option.
If he tries to run, that's 2 attacks of him.
Yep, and I hate to say it, but... Yanit,
Kill him.
he just looks to you and mouths out the words, knock,
Counterspell!
knock. What?
Counterspell!
He just thought there's a first level spell.
He's just get wrecked, nerd.
That since night 1.
I didn't have it then. I had to get it at my last level.
Yeah, you were 4th level when you guys fought these last. All right. Yeah, that's Hideous Laughter is a 1st level spell. So yeah, he just mouths out knock knock, and you just give him the finger, and this arcane beam from your nail just hits him square in the face. And he's going to be scared as hell, and he's gonna run. He's gonna take the opportunity attacks. All right, Unit, you're up.
Aw.
Nope. Nope. And he's going to run next to his friend. Although, in hindsight, he is within punching range of Chuck. Which, that is a dangerous place for anything to be.
Punch him, Chuck.
Much punching is about to happen, just so you're aware.
Chuck! Indignant motherfucker just, like, WWF'd you.
No, that's not gonna happen. No, Chuck reaches out for the goblin for his throat with his fucking hand. I'm gonna grapple this motherfucker.
Alright. Alright, this is going to go very poorly. Hold on. Five to 9, you beat him.
5 to 9. What?
Nothing. You win.
Okay. I grab him by his ankles and I swung him into the other.
I'm gonna have
Is
you
that a pugilist weapon since he's in?
I'm gonna say make another athletics check to effectively swing him.
Do I get advantage for being awesome?
I'm afraid not. You do swing the goblin at the other guy, and he bashes it with his shield and knocks it down. Do your pugilist damage to the goblin.
He hits the goblin with his shield.
Well, yeah, you were swinging it at the guy. He doesn't give a shit about him. It's a fucking goblin.
So that's 5 damage.
Worth.
And then I'm gonna use a moxie point, and I'm gonna punch the goblin 2 more times while I've got him basically by the ankle.
All right.
Motherfucker.
He's on the ground.
He's definitely. I mean, he's prone, but that's not.
Well, no,
the
you-
9s aren't gonna
You have
matter.
him grappled, so he's essentially squirming around. And yeah, you go to swing into him and just miss.
Oh, wouldn't they be flat because he's on the ground? And...
Well, no, because Chuck is so much bigger than him.
He's squiggly.
Yeah, he's a small creature. That's why Chuck could swing him like a weapon. Not gonna lie, if you'd passed that check, I would have done damage to both him and the other guy. I would have made a pugilist attack.
So the 12 and 11 wouldn't hit him.
Nope.
It has an AC of 13 exactly. Bastard!
Alright.
Damn.
Oh, you still have half of your movement in case you want these guys to swing at you.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna drag him back this way then, so I'll get to here. I'm gonna drag the goblin back with me.
Alright, the other guy's gonna swing at you.
I don't care. He hits like a pussy anyway.
14?
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, no, he's just too distracted after you tried to Bob-goblin him. So he's just sort of like standing there.
That's canon. That's what we're calling this for this.
Alright.
I go. Unit, I found him.
Alright, the dog. The dog is gonna skip his turn. Bran, you're up.
The dog is wholly uninterested in what's going on. He's gonna be my friend. You watch.
Since the goblin is clearly occupied, this looks like a person of interest for me.
I basically have him upside down by the ankle.
Hey, buddy.
This. He ain't your buddy, guy.
And since he is actually worth casting spells on,
All right.
let's make it
Trouble.
charisma checks.
Make it double.
Yes.
All right. You fuck him up on his. You still under the effects of your original shadow. You actually wipe it off of your body and you fling it at him. And it again wraps around him, and now your Arctic presence surrounds both you, the blade, and this a-hole.
Yes. Now I'm gonna hit him till he dies.
Savage.
I do, honey.
Miss, miss, and miss.
What?
And I will say, make a perception check.
He's not actually there.
Oh man, would that be dickish?
Or he's a goblin, like using an illusion.
Man, that would also be really dickish. But yeah, no, you swing at this guy and you just keep bouncing off of his plates of armor. Just ting, ting, ting. To no avail. Alright, anything else you want to do? No, bonus action. Yeah, no, you got nothing.
Yeah, that's it. All I got left is a reaction.
You're up.
I stab at this goblin.
So much hate for the.
Dude, you have no idea.
The first one hits.
He's not prone?
No, he's hanging upside down in Chuck's hands.
Oh, I thought you had him hold him on the ground. Okay, that's...
But no, and... Oh, actually, you know what? As you drive your sword into him, you cut him in half.
Yeah.
But then
I
the
really
half,
cackle like that. As
but then the half that falls on the ground catches itself and pushes it back onto the body again.
Ah!
You're a sick motherfucker, man.
Dude, it's the bio of these things.
I don't like them.
Oh no, they're not meant to be dangerous. They're just meant to be assholes.
I really don't like them.
All right, Bran. Big guy's gonna give it to you. And just like you, his swings are deft, but fruitless as you dodge both of them. He's actually cutting into the ground with every swing.
We are worthy opponents.
Sure, call it that. Alright. Hey, Yanit. Guess what time it is?
Knock, knock. Who's there? Counterspell!
I mean, he's aiming it at Chuck. Do you still want to do it?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I'm not even going to roll for it. He's now going to look at Chuck and begin to try to tickle him. And with every tickle, he writes a small rune into his body. And you just grab him by the hand and pulse with this purple hatred and just stare at him going, no. We love.
Okay, I can't do that anymore, guys. Don't kill him.
Yeah, he can do that for free. Chuck, you're up.
Chuck begins a punching.
Alright, the last two hit. And... Actually, hold on. The last one hits. As the second to last one, you swing into him and you actually punch his head off. And it begins bouncing around the room until it eventually lands back onto his neck stub. Upside down now.
Can I catch it like a basketball before it reaches the body again?
You can, but it then immediately bites your hand and jumps back off. It is uncatchable.
No, I was saying that was like I had him by the neck, right? If his head bounces off, I punch his head clean off.
Oh wait,
There's not much for me to
I thought you
hold
grabbed him
on
by
to.
the foot.
Oh, you're right. Damn, I did have him by the foot.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's all comedic effect anyway.
Hmm.
All right, but no, but your last hit
Oh.
actually gets him right in the sternum.
Right next to me. What's right next to me? Like right here.
Just just a wall of crates.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up it with the goblin. I'm gonna jump. Up there, and then I'm gonna jump off, and basically body slam this guy.
All right. Okay,
I'm gonna give him the flying people's elbow.
All right, so that's your last attack then.
Well, it's my movement action technically.
He's using gravity to land on him.
Okay,
Basically, yeah.
Okay, that being said, you can begin to climb the crates then.
Is it 15 feet high?
At least, but like they're stacked shittily, so it is climbable, and it is high.
Okay. All right, yeah, I want to climb up there, and then I just want to like fall off.
Okay, athletics.
Athletics.
Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. But yeah, you begin like climbing the crates.
Cool.
For the sake of not breaking barriers, I'm going to not move you yet. But let's just say you are beginning your climb.
That's fine. And then yeah,
wait.
like
Nope, my bad. You begin climbing, and the crate that you grab onto slips and falls down. You take no damage, but you moved a crate out of the way. Yep. Just
irritating.
Yep. Right.
All right, so is that my 15 feet of movement for climbing since it's difficult terrain?
Yeah, basically. It's even more than that because you're carrying another creature.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only got 5 feet up then. Damn.
Oh, no,
This was gonna be awesome.
You failed the climb.
I failed. A 23 failed to climb.
Unfortunately, you failed. The crates were just not sturdy enough for your skill.
Well, then I didn't fail. The crates failed me.
Okay, yeah, we'll put it like that. The crates failed you then, sorry.
You overestimated the crates.
Clearly.
Alright, it is now the dog's turn.
Cute little puppy.
He's gonna
Chuck calls the dogs. Here, boy. Here, boy.
He sits down. And that's his turn.
Oh.
Bran, you're up.
Do we need
Want
like
to rock and roll all night?
I'm gonna make one attack, and I want to be very observant with this one attack.
Okay. Make an attack and then a perception check with advantage. Alright, the attack, to no surprise, glances off his armor again. But in the corner of your eye, you look at the dog again. And the second your blade hit his armor, the dog's eye flashed slightly. Just like a glint, like a cat's eye.
Are you hurting my dog?
You don't know. Alright.
My pupper.
Bonus action and movement. Bran?
Lay down. Hey.
I'm gonna move to the dog.
Alright, this guy's gonna take a swing at you.
Okay.
And he's gonna miss horribly. You just, like, you use your attack to knock him off guard to run past him.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright, so now you are standing in front of this altar, and you can now begin to see the runes that are, not the runes, the ritual that's beneath this creature, and the chains that are physically holding him down. This beast cannot move.
Save my dog.
Alright, so anything else you wanted to... Well, you don't really have much else you can do.
Nothing, honey.
Can
You're
I-
just funny.
A bonus action is real quick. Do I recognize the runes at all?
You can tell they're not good. Unit?
All right, work with me here. This is good. This is making fun. So right now the goblin's like dangling by his ankle, right?
Correct.
Okay, I want to put both of my hands up towards his face, and I want to angle this so that it's sort of like a instant transmission Kamehameha right into Cell's face type of thing.
I
Point
see
blank
what you're getting
range. Yeah, and I want to angle it so it hits the guy behind him too.
Don't hurt my dog.
Fuck your dog.
Hey.
Alright, you can definitely hit both of them. I'm going to tell you that. I will say that there's really no way you can do it without at least burning Chuck, since he's holding the goblin.
Well, I mean, it's like dangling. I want to like hold it towards his face, and he's
True.
holding him by his ankles.
True, but technically the goblin is like quasi-sharing a space with him. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah,
Because the cone's gonna start like within his.
No. I see what you're getting at, but the thing is, because of the boxes you're next
What,
to,
honey?
I don't know if you have just enough angle.
You do?
You know what? Make an arcane check. Let's see if you're adept enough to make this work. Meanwhile, I'm going to have them roll.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Oh. No, this is roleplay. You succeed. Yeah, you can just barely burn Chuck.
Woo!
He's fine. He just gets a little singed. His chest hairs are okay.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
hair's
they're
fine.
intact.
The hair
My
on
chest
his,
hairs are
the
flame
hair on his
retardant.
hands are gone.
That's fine. I don't need that hair. I don't woo the ladies with my knuckle hair.
Somewhere there's a dwarf woman who's just now very depressed.
Don't worry. There's enough body hair for everyone.
All right, fail and fail. So how much
11
did they
damage
take?
each.
All right. Let's see. No, the goblin uses reaction on Chuck's turn. So yeah, no, he takes it. All right. So yeah, you move your hand. You put your hand through a box and just blindside these bastards. And my PC is just lagging like a motherfucker. Probably also if I was in the right layer.
I'm trying to cook the goblin meat so that I can feed it to the dog.
Oh. That's why. Alright, but the goblin's still alive. The cultist is kind of pissed. And you do start lighting this place up.
Oh yeah, I'm betting some crates are on fire. It'd be great.
Well, thankfully everything in here is so rotted and soaking that it's not going to burn down. It is on fire, but it's like burning fresh trees.
And then I'm gonna just step on the other side of Chuck, and then I'll be my check. Turn
Oh.
over.
That's unfortunate. I tabbed over to World of Warcraft to check something, and my guild wiped on heroic kill Jaden at 3%.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
You know what's so unfortunate?
Oh.
He's gonna make us laugh.
Yup. Because you kind of have him fucked at everything else.
Do I get to punch him?
Do you have Mage Slayer?
I am currently slaying a mage.
Afraid not.
Lawyer.
No, wisdom saving throw.
It's not like Roadhouse, Josh. You just can't say it.
Roadhouse.
Motherfuck face.
Alright. Chuck, you see by far the funniest sight you've ever seen in your life. It's a goblin in a little jester costume, and it's on fire.
I mean,
It's
that is
so
really funny.
It's so funny that you drop him and fall face first onto the concrete.
Damn it, I just got kicked right in the giggle dick.
Yep.
Don't worry about it,
That got me.
Emmy.
All right. Let's see. This goblin is now going to run over here. You get an attack of opportunity.
I'm sure that hit.
It does. Unfortunately, you hit him, and it looks like a part of your sword breaks off, and he grabs it and just starts eating it. You look back and your sword is fine, but it looks like you didn't really deter him all that much.
What the fuck?
Does he take any damage at all?
You know what, from your experience with fighting these things, no.
God damn it.
Oh, why haven't we lit this guy on fire yet?
I tried!
Try harder.
Alright. So yeah, this thing is now going to try and climb up to the altar, and he looks like he's going to try and swing at the dog.
Oh, heck no!
Meanwhile... Hey, Yanit.
Ain't scared.
That's probably a wise choice. Oh, forgot about that. I forgot these guys weren't using something that they should have been. Oh, so 16 and 22.
The 22 hits, I can't shield. I use my reaction, alright.
Good call. So yeah, so he... Oh yeah, the 60 does not fucking hit you, damn. So yeah, he just takes his sword over and just cross chops into you. It cuts across the front of your armor, but you know you felt blood.
I really didn't feel it. I mean, it's kind of like he hit a part of me that didn't exist.
Speaking of things that don't exist,
What, honey?
Chuck needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, it's time. That's enough. Stone.
God damn it.
I don't like the sound of that at all. MM.
Yeah, nope. And
What's
no
so
one took,
funny, Chuck?
Yep, no one took a hostile action, so that doesn't do much. But here's
Really
where...
casting the spell on me in the first place isn't a hostile action? Sounds pretty hostile.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's hostile since that.
Hmm.
You know what? Dog's turn. The dog is going to see the goblin swinging at him,
I will, honey.
and he's going to howl. He's going to howl from the deepest reaches of his bowels, and it's going to echo throughout the entirety of the room. I need all of you to make a death saving throw.
I'm
What?
sorry. Death saving throw?
Yes.
Fuck.
Do I get advantage because I'm singing my Blade song?
Technically, you have disadvantage right now.
Do I get flat?
Wait,
Oh,
no,
I gotta make another
your
one?
blaze doesn't help in this at all. Alright.
Oh fuck! I have disadvantage on death saves.
Yeah, so,
There.
so
that-
roll
that-
again.
9. Yeah, the 9.
No, roll again.
I
Oh, no,
did.
oh, no, that is.
I have
okay.
18 and a 9.
Oh, who didn't roll then? Oh, Brad.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage on deaths?
Because
It's
rain.
the bracer thing's the thing you didn't tell me about.
Oh, that.
The-
I didn't think it would come up. You actually hit. Oh my god.
The
Yeah, me either.
cufflinks of the Marauder. Alright.
I'll tell you about that after we live.
Assuming we don't get TPK'd right here, or at
Right.
least HPK'd.
So everyone in the room feels like something's changed. And that's it.
I don't like that at all.
Bran, you're up.
Man, screw that goblin.
Yeah, fucking kill that damn goblin.
Yeah, I sure will. In fact, I'm even gonna transfer my hex onto that freaking goblin. I want him to have disadvantage on death saving throw. Let's do dexterity checks.
I mean, you gonna attack him?
Yeah. Waste of a crew.
The last one hits.
And you get a con save from the stupid goblin. DC 10.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the damage because I think that might just end him.
Ooh.
Now, isn't there more to that?
Add the hex.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Did know me.
Stop laughing. What's so funny? Get up.
Why do you guys always laugh? I don't get it.
Chuck,
Yeah,
Chuck,
well,
you
now
do
you're
stop
dead,
laughing,
so-
All right, so I've stopped laughing.
but you do still feel something weird.
Weird how? Funny haha or funny oh?
You believe that you'll never be the same again.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that at all.
Unit, you're up.
Am I gonna have fucking male pattern baldness, impotence? What's gonna happen?
Son of a bitch. Does 15 hit? Or do I get disadvantage? I don't know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you miss both times.
Can I take a free action to like kick this thing in the nuts and miss?
Sure. And Bran,
Yeah.
All right, honey, I heard.
being this close to the beast, you now see that every time someone swings, acts, something, it twitches. It does something. It'll curl its claws. It'll yawn. You can see its eyes dart over to what's happening. It looks apathetic. But every time someone does something, it reacts.
Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay.
Alright, asshole's turn. Fuck you, unit. Nope.
Bitch.
Swing, swing, hits nothing but air. Yeah, there's nothing to it. It's just like, it's flailing. That's the only way you can describe it. It's just flailing. Chuck, you're on your ass.
I remove myself from said ass and I tackle him onto his.
All right, strength. What? Hey, get off my token.
I'm gonna put my token on that token, all up in that token.
Giggity.
Alright, giggity.
You win.
Hmm.
So yeah, you use your first
Sweet, I
attack
wanna-
to knock him
tack-
prone.
Yeah, I want to tackle him, drive him to the ground, and I want to sit on top of him. Like I want to straddle him, and I want to punch him right in the face.
All right, roll.
Regular or reverse cowgirl?
He has to hit the face. How can you do it reverse?
Maybe he wants to punch the balls.
Well,
He said face.
I said punch him in the face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Work the ball.
Work the ball.
Right into his helmet. Ping.
Yes.
And man, am I glad you have advantage. That second one does hit. You hit the helmet, and then you dent the helmet right into his schnoz. You hear something crack.
I want to spit into his visor.
Oh,
Not like a quick spit either. Like a big like. I want to watch it drip into his face.
that is disgusting. All right, dog's turn.
Does he react at all?
Currently, no. He is going to.
He got break grappler or nothing.
You know what? No. This is the dog.
Oh.
Nope, the dog's just gonna sit on his butt and just like start looking at you guys. Brian,
Feed him the goblin.
I would like to start breaking the dog's chains.
okay.
You're gonna let death free.
All right. Make an attack roll versus the
I
chains, but also make an animal handling check. As you are swinging a weapon near a caged creature.
Can I, being coated in ice, is it possible for me to simply grab the chains and let them freeze for a moment before trying to break them?
Sure, if you have an hour.
Mm, I
You know, I checked my schedule. I got time.
Okay.
I mean, even not doing it, it's gonna take a while to cut through chain.
Is there a way for me to unhook it? Like, is it hooked up to stone posts or?
I mean, it's like dungeon chain. It's just a hook into the stone. So I mean, it is definitely removable with time, and there does seem to be a key lock on all of them. Like these were specifically made to hold this creature here. Alright. So what do you want to do?
What do you want to do, guy? What do you want to do?
Brandy boy?
She's asleep, honey.
I had some acid.
Yeah, sure can.
If you're indecisive, there's another thing that could use an ass whooping. That's currently prone.
How's your pizza, babe?
Is true.
That's weird.
Alright. Yeah, let's go kick his butt first, I suppose.
Alright. Go up and swing. He's prone. So it's neutral.
Well, it's a lot better than when it was all fucked up. Oh, everyone there.
Wow. The last one hits. Alright. So yeah, oh, what about your hex?
It was on the goblin. Oh, bonus action to move it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. So after the goblin died, I'd use a bonus action and move. Alright.
Yeah, so do the extra damage.
Tell me what's down there.
15?
Yeah, because I'll figure it out for myself.
So while Chuck lavishes spitting into another man, cementing his
Classic
title as an owl bear, you just pierce right between his legs into this dude's chest. Yep, and it's there you do start to see a very familiar black and dark green tinged blood. Unit.
It has never been seen before in Chuck's junk.
Oh yeah, no. If you don't move in the next round, it's gonna get all up on your dick.
Not my dick.
All right, that hits. That doesn't.
No, he's
7
prone.
damage.
He's got advantage.
He does. That's why it's neutral.
Yeah, we've been hit with disadvantage on these guys. They have the stupid thing.
Oh.
So, lamenting the fact that Chuck did not actually attack this man's dick, you instead attack this man's dick. You put your blade onto the ground and you just, sparks and all, drive it into his midsection.
Gotta work the balls, man.
Yep. And because it's a scimitar, it actually curves up, so Chuck, you feel it underneath your ass.
Ooh.
I tickle his grundle.
Josh, we can play later.
I think if you did that, you'd become an ocelot. Alright. Warrior! Do something, you ineffectual fuck.
Who's saying that? The dungeon master or somebody else?
You don't know. Chuck, he's gonna try and break free.
All right. Good luck. I should have advantage for holding him prone.
Unfortunately, prone does not help with this.
I'm sitting on his goddamn chest.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. You fucked him up, okay?
Yeah, no, it does not matter.
He tries to buck, and I'm like, nah, I know this way.
Nah,
No,
fam, stay down.
Nah, fam, stay down.
Nope. With one man on top of him and two men penetrating him, he cannot move. He is, however, going to try and do something.
This is like some kind of smut fanfic shit that Amanda would write.
Alright. So this is at a -5, but he's going to grab his javelin and try to hurl it over to the dog.
No!
Somebody
Nope.
jump in front of that.
No. He's at a -5 to do this because of total cover. Fuck no. He grabs it and just... Nah. No, you hear this. As he just moves it slightly. Chuck!
Chuck looks down at him, vastly disappointed. All right.
His piercing green eyes just look back at you with disdain. Actually, no, they're putrid green.
Chuck begins a punching.
Oh!
Dead. How do you want to do it?
I want to cave a skull in. I want squishy gray parts to be like on my knuckles.
Alright. Realizing that it didn't work on the goblin, you do get up. And you do climb the fallen crate that you had before. And you go up all the way to the top. And like a cage match, you jump off the highest rope you can. And just hero landing onto this man's skull. You take
Suplex!
You take the front of his helmet and you push it past the back of his helmet. Dead, know me.
DDT.
Yeah,
I
you
run
know
over to
me.
I run over to the goblin and I start. It's like, who's laughing now, bitch? And I start throwing salt, like literally. It's a class skill.
It's a class skill.
No. That's a meta skill. Only a player of your quality can use it. Because it'll transcend time and space.
Right. Makes sense.
Go pet the dog. Go pet the dog.
Alright, everything
I
is
go pet
dead.
the dog.
Alright, make an animal handling check.
Alright.
As
Fuck.
everything now begins to quiet down.
Wait, why is animal handling wisdom? What kind of cocksucker designed this?
That's because it's gonna be Druid's wisdom based.
It's so stupid. It should be charisma.
Well, by the same token, nature's an intelligence skill. So
Yeah,
druids
like, what the
suck
fuck?
at it.
Well, that kind of makes sense though, right?
The wizard who stays inside reading books knows more about nature than the fucking druid.
Well, he
Oh,
reads a lot.
Same as religion.
No, it's bullshit.
Same as religion. Religion is an intelligence skill. So paladins, that's their dump stat. But yeah, so you go over, and you go to attempt to pet him, and he just backs his head away. He's doing that nah face.
I go, no, come back, and I produce some jerky.
I start searching the body to see if I can find a key for the chain.
Okay, it does not
No.
take
Here's what we're doing. We're gonna, right? So I walk over to where he's like chained to the wall, and I just start pulling as best I can. Just one boot on the goddamn wall, braced it out, and I'm pulling this chain out. I want him to watch me.
Okay, athletics.
Okay.
And he's chained to the floor.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I would say this. Since the goblin died, the room starts to dissipate.
I said, "Come on, buddy. You gotta help me help you. You gotta help me help you. I'll get you out of here."
You begin to slowly pull one of them out of the floor. But it's as you're doing this that the dog just sort of shakes his head and the chains turn to ash.
Don't touch the dog.
I'm like, this is the coolest dog ever.
By the way, Grant, now that you have a
like,
moment, make a nature check.
I want to like look the dog in the eye, like get down on his level, look the dog in the eyes, and go, can you talk?
Okay, Bran, you're fairly certain this is not a normal thing. And Chuck, you say that, and the dog just cocks an eyebrow at you, and then just shakes his head.
But he understood me.
He now begins to walk
Okay.
away.
I have really got to.
Wait.
Okay, you're good. You're good. There's gonna be like 2 minutes left, unless they decide to punch the dog.
Pupper, no, come back. No, I want to try and charm the dog one more time with my jerky. Do I get advantage?
I'm afraid not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and. Come on, natural 20. Oh, 17. That's a 17. That's not bad.
All right, you do come up to the dog, and being passive to him, he does seem responsive to it. He acknowledges that you're trying to do something good, but he then just turns away.
No, come back, be my friend. We'll go on adventures. Do you like killing goblins, or other people? Because we can do that.
He just sort of moves over to here where it's getting darker, and the second he's out of your natural light levels, he just walks away.
God damn it, Josh,
Or I should say,
failed me.
he walks into the darkness and leaves.
Just
Damn it.
shadow steps.
Basically,
Can I roll nature to see if I know what the hell it was?
for you would be arcane.
Yes, that'll work better.
Yay, I'll investigate the puppy later. I have to go.
Yeah, go. You're good. You're good.
Later, buddy.
All right. It's as you do this, you're not really in tune with damned creatures. That's really not your shtick. But you have heard of the Beast of Ill Omens before. It is a sort of twisted familiar that some of the more evil inclined tend to favor, as anything hostile around them finds hostility far more difficult.
Come back. Chuck walks down here and is just wailing to the heavens that his dog left him.
By the way, I'll give you one last bit of it. They're from the Shadowfell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did it look like he was summoned here?
He wasn't not summoned here.
Like,
Does it look like some kind of ritual was done where he was sitting?
I'm sorry, my PC is sort of lagging right now. Looking at the thing, you would surmise that it looks less like he was summoned here, more like he was bound here.
Popper, come back. Josh, bring him back.
I don't know how.
Josh.
Like, I'm just gonna tell you right now, that thing was lawful evil, so you had to do something amazing to get his help. Though I am a little sad you didn't attack him.
Are you crazy? He was a cute puppy.
He was actually the boss.
He was a pupper. Who in their right mind's gonna fight a dog, Matt?
Yeah, what kind of sick fuck are you?
Right?
Hey, I'm just saying, like, if you guys were getting frustrated with always having disadvantage, like, oh, maybe the dog's concentrating on something. I was really banking on your impatience causing you to attack the thing that had more hit points than the water myrmidon.
Oh God, fuck that.
No,
Yeah.
unless the dog tried to rip my throat out, I was not gonna attack it.
Yeah.
It's a dog, Matt.
I know.
I
That's
just-
why I gave
I
you
just
the
wanted-
choice.
I just
Because
wanted to be
he
my friend.
kind of didn't give a shit about all of this. That's why I said I made a choice.
I just wanted him to be my friend, Matt.
I know.
Why can't he just be my friend?
Because he's got his own shit to do. I'm sorry. He
Yeah,
also really does not
come hang
like
out
you.
with me.
He really does not like you.
Why?
Because you're not evil.
I'm not evil.
I mean, I'm close to you. I could be evil for him.
Look, I am
Babe, I'll be evil
basically-
for you. I'll be evil all day for you.
I don't even think I have an alignment written down. I don't.
No, you have chaotic neutral on your sheet. Or
I-
not sheet.
my sheet- my-
Your story.
Oh, okay. Well, the chaotic neutral is basically being evil.
So, well, chaotic. It's complicated. It's a whole thing. Like, I picked this guy out because he was cool.
Hey, man. Well, do we find anything cool in the bodies?
Investigating, you do find more of the goblin stuff. You do find that big fucker down there was, he's wearing plate. That seemed to be a common thread. And Unit, directly north of you, you do find something very interesting. And I will say, look directly up on the map from you. Also, I want both of you to make an investigation check to see if you get anything else. Like,
Okay.
this is the surface stuff that you can't miss because the DM's trying to be nice.
Oh.
Alright, that's going to be relevant. Unit, just north of you, you see a chest.
Is it locked?
It currently is not locked.
Open.
Alright, you crack this thing open and you find a treasure trove of just random knickknacks and junk. Though looking at it, it does appear to be, it reminds you of the same container that Dr. Ogre had. I just realized this is going right over Zach's head. But yeah,
I'm just gonna pretend you said Dr. Girlfriend, and that's gonna make this a lot.
You know what? Same intelligence level. I will give you that. And you do find that this chest appears to be sort of like either a payment or a stash of stuff that was meant to get them to do what they're doing.
Would I be able to stuff the whole chest inside the bag of holding?
No.
God damn it!
Although in the chest you do find a smattering of stuff, but on top of it you find the most unique thing. It's a set of studded leather armor, but it's burned to the 9 hells.
Ooh. I wear a leather armor.
Me too. Back off.
Do you?
Yeah, because I'm a kick-ass wizard.
I thought you wore like medium or heavy.
Oh yeah, Chuck?
Yes.
looking around, you do find some of the missing barrels. You can actually see that this place was taking the Residium and somehow using this ritual for it. It's as if they were trying to instill some of the essence of that creature into the explosives.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm not a wizard. I don't know anything about this. I tell Josh about that stuff.
True, you don't, but you're not ignorant. You can see patterns.
Yeah, right. With my 8 intelligence.
Oh, shit, no, you are an idiot.
I
You
relay
you
that shit
find
to
that.
Josh. Yeah.
You find that, Chuck finds the barrels. Chuck finds all the stuff, you put the pieces together.
Got it. Let's just say we take like 5-10 minutes. We go through all this stuff, and then I put all the stuff in the bag of holding, and I can identify it later.
All right.
Sounds fun.
Or you can just do that.
Well, no, that's just. I mean,
That's from
like,
inside
because you're going to do it anyway.
Okay.
That's fair.
Alright. Wait, would you tell if anything cool was in there, or would you keep it for yourself?
I tell them. I've been keeping secrets from them already. I'll tell them.
He's not playing Tarek.
That's fair. You find that the studded leather armor is magical. It's +1. It's also
Wait.
exploding.
You do take you try and have. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yep.
That's Josh. That's so cool.
Once per long rest, you can have it cast a low-level fireball on yourself.
That's definitely better for you, I think.
I automatically take half damage. What I mean?
Yes, you cannot dodge the damage, but you do take less than everyone else.
Well,
If-
you're,
wait. Guaranteed
You're-
half,
Before you make the save.
so I can quarter it, basically.
Yes.
Can I also use absorb elements to have the quarter? So I ate it?
The DM is not going to do that math unless it was going to save your life.
Okay. But I'm gonna that's totally what I'm do. I love this. That's awesome.
Well, I was going to say, it'd probably be better on Chuck. Made of hit points, and he likes being surrounded.
Well, I can't wear anything above studded leather.
Well, then you wear it. That's
Hey,
fine.
hey, that's between you guys. Like,
I
the
mean,
DM
I
ain't
wouldn't
gonna
mind.
force
I wouldn't
you.
mind the extra AC, but that's. I mean, that being that and basically jihadist would be my go-tos for that item.
I'm gonna blow myself up. It's gonna be great. Who's laughing now, Goblin?
Then you know what?
Sure ain't his bitch ass.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey.
You do find something.
Oh, what did Chuck find? Chuck's like
You found a
idiot savant.
small ring.
A small ring.
Yes.
He puts it on immediately. Does he turn invisible?
No.
Where'd Chuck go?
He's just pretending for him.
Make a deception. Alright. But then I guess, unless you have any other questions, this is probably a good time to end it.
Oh, I might have to wait.
That's fine.
What does Bran wear? Heavy, right? Plate?
I have
no,
no idea.
he's like... I think he can wear medium.
Okay. I don't want to just like immediately put it in my sheet without fighting him for it.
Oh, that's why I put it in chat.
Okay. But that's cool. We got all those gems and scrolls and stuff and potions.
Oh yeah, no, they were stealing lots of things. Right? And that's where we're gonna call it. That's what we're gonna call it.
Ooh, ring of free action. Nice.